But you got to change your tolerance. And that's why I was going through niggas like crazy. Can't fuck with it. Nope, don't like it. Don't like this. Oh, this outweigh this. Got to go. New nigga me, please.
What's good, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to this YouTube channel and make sure you click that notification bell. Leave your comments down below and enjoy this reaction video. What's good, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. You have just entered the Break Room Chronicles, where breaks are normally 15 minutes, but y'all, over here we break for 1 damn hour. Shouts out to the 2 Live crew. Child, I see you. By far the best damn chat on YouTube, honey. You better ask someone about this 2 Live crew. Oh, and shouts out to the Bush gang. Hey, Bush watchers. What it do, Bush gang? Shouts out to the Replay gang. Hey, Replay gang. Thanks so much for stopping by. Make sure you let us know in the bottom of the video that you're Replay gang in this thing. So myself and the 2 Live crew definitely know it's real. Hey, y'all, what's good? Happy Friday to each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all so much for stopping what y'all were doing and meet me over here in the damn break room, y'all. Miss RJ, I thought about you. I said, let me wait till after 11 so I can go live so Miss RJ can make it. Oh Lord, y'all. Oh my goodness gracious, honey. It's just been so much going on these YouTube streets. Whoo, baby. You damn near have to be the Energizer Bunny to keep up, honey. You definitely got to keep gasoline in your YouTube car so you can cruise these streets, babe, because I'm telling you, folks is going in every different direction. I hope you guys are feeling good and doing great. Happy Friday to each and every one of y'all. Hey, Mish. Happy Friday to each and every one of y'all. I hope you guys enjoy your day. It definitely is a beautiful day in my neighborhood. Hopefully it's a beautiful day in your neighborhood as well, too, honey. Good morning, Ahada. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, everyone. Or good afternoon, wherever you're at. Okay. Thank y'all so much again. Stopping what you were doing. Meet me over in the break room. Okay, y'all. So we got to get into it. Okay. We got to get into it. Because, honey, I am tired of the story lies. Okay. Storylines. It is hard to keep up, love. It definitely is hard to keep up. What's up, love, lies, and lace, bro? What's good, sis? A Zoom call on mute. It's break time. Yes, sis, it definitely is break time, honey. So, TMR, your lives is a party. Congratulations, you make your 1.1. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that, sis. Thank you so much. So, yes, y'all, we definitely got a couple things. I didn't make it very descriptive in my title because I just figured when y'all get over here to the break room, you'll figure out what I'm talking about. But y'all see the title. TMR tired of the story lies. Okay. And we're going to get to that. Okay. We're going to do 2 reactions today. We're going to react to the Medusa Gata lady, my Jazzy Life boyfriend, Chris, baby mother. Okay. She put out a video, I believe maybe yesterday it was. And she was, it was part 2. I'm just going to assume that was part 2. But to be honest with you, child, it sounded like the beginning and the ending to me. Seemed like Sistan already told the whole damn story, in my opinion. Okay, I'm definitely going to get you guys' opinion on that. And then we're going to react to the live stream that Liv's Life and my Jazzy Life did yesterday or last night on Liv's channel. And it was almost 3 hours long. I said, oh my goodness gracious, I hope the kiddos were fed and in the bed. Whatever. So we're gonna react to that as well too, and get y'all thoughts and opinions. I might do call-ins, y'all. Just depends on how long we're gonna be on here, okay? So I hope you guys enjoy the live. Again, make sure you hit the like button for your girl. I definitely would appreciate it. Is it my phone or is she buffering? No, I shouldn't be buffering, sis. Am I buffering anybody? Can somebody tell me if I'm buffering? Okay, you said good, Amar. Okay, all right. What's up, Monica? What's up, Latoy? All right. Okay, thank you, Ty Ty. All right, y'all. So let's get into it, okay? Because I don't want to hold you guys too long. Because honey, it's Friday. You just got paid. Friday night. Money in your pocket. Feeling right. Okay. Some of y'all got those banks where you get your check 2 days early. Okay. So Friday was your Wednesday. Okay. And some of y'all still got that traditional bank over there where you getting paid on Friday. However, whatever, honey. I want y'all to enjoy your weekend. Okay. Okay. Not anymore. What's up, Candy C? What's up, sis? You gonna be in the bushes while training a new hire at work? Okay. She got me sneaking on YouTube. Candy C, that sis don't get fired over there. Oh Lord, especially not on Friday, sis. It cut for a second, but came back. Okay. My bad, y'all. I don't know what happened. No, I didn't see the verses. Child, I forgot it was on. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm kind of over the verses. Like, it's kind of played out to me, in my opinion. That's just me. So I know, what was it? Who was it? Was it Amarion and somebody else? I think it was. Yes, you can, Simone. We're gonna get to that in just a minute. But you definitely can. I'll drop the link. They did. They started late. Okay, Mario. Okay. Thank you, Love Lives. So look, let's get into it, y'all. So real quick, I want to react to the Medusa Gotta ladies live, okay? Because y'all, I got a conspiracy theory on the top of my head with this lady, and when I listened to her video yesterday, it's definitely giving me something. I don't know, y'all. My gut is telling me something ain't right. Okay, something just don't seem right about this story. Okay, I'm not gonna say her because I don't know this lady, right? But being on YouTube, and we definitely have been privileged to a lot of skits and shenanigans here on the YouTube streets. But this story that she's telling, I'm not saying that it's not true. I don't know. I'm not there, right? I'm just listening to her story. But if you've been watching her, you heard part 1 and part 2. And in my opinion, it doesn't need to be a part 3, because in part 2, she basically gave you up to today's current date, in my opinion. Okay. So we're going to listen to a couple things in her live, and then we're going to move on to the live from last night, because that one was much longer.
Snake if you a snake. Drop the cherry if you the cherry bombs. Anyways, let's get back to it, because, there's a lot going on.
Okay. So, y'all, she didn't gave the people's names. Oh, boy.
Last time, I left off where Chris had got fired from Target. And as I just became more and more pregnant, I decided that it was time to go back home to California. So I told Chris, either with or without you, I'm going back home. And you know what he decided? Of course, to come back. I'm sorry. Where's M&M's? He decided to come back with me. So we got on the road.
Okay, he decided to come back with you. Now, if y'all remember, she said in part 1 that Chris was telling her that he was having to babysit for the other baby mother that has the twins. He had to go over there at night to babysit. And she said that, like, now she know that maybe that wasn't the true reason he was going over there at night, but she never elaborated on that. You told us he got fired from Target as if there was a story behind that, but she never elaborated on it. So maybe because it's been so long, like this story is 11 years ago, 10, 11 years ago. So maybe sis is a little foggy with the details because obviously she didn't went on with her life and he didn't went on with his life. So in my opinion, I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I don't understand what the story is about. Like, what are we talking about? I don't get it.
Got back to Cali, moved into my mother's house because, honey, the funds was low, okay?
Hey, Foster.
I was about to pop. Transferred my job back to the Nike in California where I was staying by and where I worked at before. And I was about to go on maternity leave, so there was really no point of going back to work for real. So, yeah, it was what it was. Can't force nobody to go make no money. So, anyways, I had my daughter on September 9th. Baby girl was born 2012, my little Virgo. And, oh my gosh. Labor was hell for me. I went into labor. Well, I had my week overdue appointment. One thing I can say is he was there for all the appointments, and he was there when I had her and everything. I know he probably didn't want to be, but he was. I went in on Friday for my week overdue appointment, and they decided to keep me and induce me. And that was Friday. And then that was like Friday morning. My appointment was like 9 a.m. And then Saturday, still nothing. And had baby girl on Sunday in the morning. And he was there the whole time. He did not want to cut her umbilical cord because I'm pretty sure he was like, ugh, what the fuck is all this shit? Nasty. But yeah, baby girl was healthy.
Not you want to slash the
he showed her love. Off. He loved her, of course. I mean, how can you not love a little fresh little newborn baby? So we went back home and everything was okay. Once I healed and got my mental state back, you know, pregnancy kind of jumbles you up a little bit. But once I got back right, I just kind of felt like I was taking care of two kids. And, you know, having a child, especially your first one, I feel like it changes you a little bit. You're able to see things differently. You know, you're not putting yourself first no more. It's not about you no more. It's about the child. And I just felt like it wasn't about my child to him. It was still about basketball. Basketball was still important. And going to, you know, play in these games and spend this money on these tournaments and things was just not my idea of being a parent. So
I'm just gonna say this, and I'm not taking up for Chris in no means, but he was what, 19, 19, 20? He was young. I mean, at that age, that's what men, you know, especially if you're athletic, that's what you think about is basketball. You know, he went to California to play ball, you know, so him thinking about basketball, like, I mean, we understand, you know, once you have a baby, obviously you need to be responsible, but we also understand everybody don't get it, right? We do know a lot of us women have experienced that men definitely mature slower than women, right? So she sounded like, okay, I got a baby. Now let me, you know, go fast gear into mommy mode. And Chris was still, you know, sleeping with his basketball at night.
I had already started like growing apart from him. But I didn't have my dad around like I wish I could have. So I feel like a part of me just stuck it out a little longer than I should have because I wanted.
Oh, he's 35. Oh, okay.
I didn't want her to feel that feeling that I felt. but it kind of started getting weird. He used to have this tablet that he would be on all night. Like I would notice, like I'm going to sleep and waking up out of my sleep, and I'm looking at you, and you're on this tablet. Like you could tell when somebody's doing something that I want you to know. You know, you guys know. You know the vibe, the energy, the look. Like they give. Yes, what's up? Can I help you? Don't look at my screen. Type of vibe. So it started making me curious. Like, what is he doing on this tablet? What has he got going on every night? Like, So one night when he fell asleep, I decided to grab it and look in it and see what he had going on. And what I found wasn't very pleasing. It wasn't something, like it literally had my body feeling like ants were crawling, and I was shaky, and I just didn't know what to do. I had showed my aunt, like, look, like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm kind of embarrassed to confront him about it, honestly. And she was like, you gotta say something. You gotta say something. So I did. I tried to, like, tell him, or ask him, really, give him a chance to own up to it. Like, what are you doing? He was just like, nothing. What do you mean? You know? And I was like, okay, well, open it up and go here and do this and look at that. And rather than doing that, we were outside having this conversation, by the way, and he just threw the tablet on the ground and smashed it into a million pieces. So it was non-operable. Like, you could not look at it. You could not turn it on. You couldn't do anything. It was shattered. It was done for. And I was like, that was it for me. Like, oh, you're not taking no accountability. You don't even, like, and if you guys want to know what I found on the tablet, maybe you guys should go ask him. Yeah, do that. Ask him what I found on the tablet.
Cricket. Miss Medusa, I don't know if you know, Chris think we're peasants. I don't think he would be forthcoming. Sis, if he didn't tell you, or if he didn't own up to you 11 years ago, when however long ago this was, sis, I don't think he's probably wanting to talk about it now, okay? Now, here's my question, y'all. If y'all remember what she said in the first part of her coming out story, she said when she moved to Texas, she wasn't allowed to have a phone. Chris had the phone. She didn't have GPS. She got lost one day, dropping him off at his baby mama house, yada, yada, yada. Now, I'm just, again, this is an assumption because I don't know this lady. I don't know Chris. I see these people on the internet, but just using my spidey senses, I'm just like, If Chris has a tablet and he's looking at something on the tablet and we don't know what he was looking at, she alludes to something that he obviously shouldn't have been looking at. What could that have been? Was it porn? Was it like some predator type stuff? Was it some, him looking at men? Because she said it made her skin crawl. Why would he lay his tablet around without a code on it? Like, can't you put codes on tablets like you do cell phones? If this tablet was, like, if he had some top flight security stuff in it, how was she able to access the tablet to see what was in it if he was obviously looking at the tablet and not looking at it with her? Obviously he's looking at it by himself. So that was kind of weird to me when she said that, because I'm like, if he was on here doing something he had no business, why did he leave it so accessible for you to get on there to see what the hell he was looking at? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the chat.
He remembers. Probably not going to remember, or don't know what you're talking about. Probably not even going to acknowledge it. Might tell you guys. But what I found pretty much just turned me off and made me just be done from that point. My mind was made up. I'm done. I don't want to be with you. I'm over it. And for like 2 weeks, I don't want to say begged, but that's pretty much what it was. He begged and pleaded with me like, no, don't leave. I don't want to break up, be a family. I was done. It was over. Oh, and for those of you guys asking what my sign is, I'm a Scorpio. So once I'm done, I'm done. There's no going back. There's no I want you back. I'm not even attracted to you anymore. So, no, he doesn't like to fly. So I bought him a Greyhound ticket to go back to Texas, go back to Austin. Dropped him off. Said goodbye. Didn't hear from him for a little bit. Then when I did hear, it was, what are you doing going to the store wearing those little ass shorts? Who do you think you are? And, oh, you just want attention and all this and that. Okay, who is telling you this information? A little birdie told me. That is like, cringe. I hate that. Just be open and honest. So-and-so told me they saw you at the store and you were wearing this. What the fuck are you doing? Like, even though you have no say-so, at least be open and honest. Like, be upfront, be real. Like, you are told.
Sis, you just skipped over that whole tablet situation. I don't care nothing about Chris had a peeping Tom for you. I don't care nothing about that. Because at the end of the day, that was a gazillion years ago. So y'all saying in the chat back then they didn't have lock codes. Okay, well, all right. I just thought that because I'm dealing with now, so sis, go back to the tablet. What was in the tablet, sis? What made your skin crawl and make you now to become unattracted to him? What was in that tablet, ma'am? Now, sis, you just can't put something out there like that and don't elaborate on it. Oh my goodness gracious, I don't like this story.
12 years old again, like a birdie told me. Come on now. So after dealing with that so much, I was just like, you know what? Don't contact me unless it's about our child. Unless it's about our daughter. If it's not about her, don't want to hear it. You have no power, no control over here no more. Sorry. Not sorry. And so I didn't hear from him for a little while. And as my daughter got older, she would be watching shows and movies and stuff with a family. And she would be like, where's my daddy? Like, I want my daddy. Why are we not a family? And I told her, mommy and daddy just didn't work out. We didn't get along. We couldn't do it together. And daddy lives far away. So, and then after a while, she was getting too old to say, daddy's just working. Like, I never bashed him. I never said, oh, your daddy left you. I never was negative. I never did none of that.
So if you were never negative, you never bashed him, never did any of that. You tried to, keep the image, whatever image she would have of a dad. If it's a good image, you wanted to keep that. Okay. But why now, sis? Like, y'all, I'm gonna just get to where I'm going. Something is just in my spirit, and y'all might think, TMR, you are reaching, sis. But again, y'all, this is just an assumption. In my spirit, something just makes me feel like all three of them are in on this story. Like, something is just giving me that Chris, Jasmine, and Medusa are all in on this. I don't know. I know it sounds weird, y'all, but this girl has been in Houston for about 2 years. Now, is it that you don't want him to have a relationship with your daughter? Because I don't think this is going to give him warm and fuzzy vibes, because he always got to go through you to get through her because she's a minor. Was she about 10 years old? So it's not like she can get in the car and drive to him, right? He got to come pick her up from your house. Or if you don't want him to know where you live at, then you got to drive the little girl to whatever location y'all going to meet up at in Houston. So do you not want him to eventually have a relationship? Because this right here don't seem like this is what you're wanting. Maybe you don't care anymore, but it sounds like she's obviously she loves her daughter, and she talks about her not having a father and how she felt not having a father. I don't know, y'all. This is just making me feel like these three are in cahoots. I just, because y'all know, so, and one another thing that makes me feel that way, why is Jasmine following this girl on her? Like, if you just lurking, y'all, Jasmine is very savvy with the internet. If you just want to lurk on somebody's Instagram, you don't use your actual Instagram. Why is Jasmine following this girl on her with using her Instagram, her own Instagram? Like, it just, and then here's the thing too. You're telling a story, and I do understand she's telling the story in parts, but in this video, you guys, basically in part 1 and part 2, sis told us the beginning, where she met him, and she told us basically the end to where they at today. Okay? He met up with her about a year ago, got the little girl. Chris came, drove to Houston, picked the little girl up, took her back to Austin. She says in this video that when Chris came to pick the little girl up, the little girl rides off into the sunset with Chris. And when the little girl gets to Chris' house, or Jasmine's house, where Chris lives at when they was living in the apartments, all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, but the little girl FaceTimes her. It's like, hey, Mom, you know. And she said at that moment, that's when she found out that Chris lived with a woman and had kids. But if you have been talking to LaKenya all this time, wouldn't she had already told you that? She clearly said that she keeps up with LaKenya more than, which is Chris's other baby mama. So wouldn't LaKenya had already told you this? Chris been with Jasmine 2 years. Wouldn't she had already told you this? So at the time that he picked the little girl up, Chris had been living with Jasmine, and I'm sure LaKenya knew that. LaKenya had talked to you. I'm sure she's talked to you since you had dropped down and you like, hey girl, I'm in Houston. I'm right up the street from you. And she never mentioned to you that Chris is living with a woman?
Excuse me. And so I would go out my way to reach out to LaKenya and get his number, because she always had his new number. And I know he didn't always have mine. Like I said, I used to change my number all the time. I will take accountability for that. I did. You know, but it's hard to remember to give somebody your number that you don't ever talk to. So, and then, you know, getting a new phone, sometimes I just didn't have all my old contacts in it. So, yeah. And then when I did try, you know, the number wouldn't work no more. So same on his end. He would get new numbers too. So I would reach out to LaKenya because she was the only, like, person I had contact with. Like, she's followed me on Instagram, or we had each other on Instagram or whatever, you know. So I'd reach out to her and she'd always have it. So one time I had told him, like, if we ever lose contact, like, you can always hit up LaKenya. She has me on Instagram, like, and I'm on Instagram, so she can get.
Right, Love Lies. That's true. But she also said that LaKenya is the one that told her that Chris was on YouTube with Jasmine. That's how she found out about the YouTube channel, because LaKenya told her. So if LaKenya is telling her that Chris is on YouTube with a chick named My Jazzy Life, obviously she would have had to tell her that, you know, that they're, you know, he's living with her. And I would feel like that conversation would have happened if I'm on the phone with my baby daddy's baby mama, right? And I know you in contact with him, right? Because she says it. She knew LaKenya had more contact with him, right? She knew that LaKenya knew how to get with him, how to contact him. When I call you, for whatever reason I'm calling you, check on the kids, whatever, trust me, baby daddy is coming up, because that's what you and I have in common. That's the whole reason why we're on this phone, because we got the same baby daddy. Where that man is residing and who he residing with, girl, you know, Chris over there live with this chick called My Jazz. Like, girl, she got a whole YouTube channel. I feel like LaKenya, again, I don't know this woman, but that's going to be a conversation because you can only talk about the kids for so long. And then there's dead air on the phone. I don't know, y'all. It's just, it's so much foolishness that go on the internet. I really don't too much trust any of these people nowadays. I'm not saying, you know, what she does give me is naive. She definitely does give me that. Because you're going to hear the part where she says she met up with Chris for him to get the little girl, and they just basically ride off in the sunset. And I'm like, so you didn't know the little girl was going to Houston or Austin? You didn't ask him for an address? You just let him take the little girl after he hadn't seen her since she was like 6 months old? All he had done was talk to her on the phone? Like, you didn't, because she said she didn't know until the little girl FaceTimed her that he was living with a chick that had children. So you just let your baby go off with this man, not knowing, I'm just going to assume, not knowing where he's going, because if you knew where he was going, then you would have knew he was living with a woman that had kids. Unless he led her to believe that he had his own apartment. Which, again, that's suspect, in my opinion, for Jasmine, because why would he make this woman think he got his own apartment when he clearly living with you and driving your car? He drove your car to pick the girl up.
Get a hold of me there. But I guess that went over his head because I think he maybe reached out to her once to ask for my number. Not sure. I'd have to go back and read my messages between me and her. But yeah. And his communication with her wouldn't be consistent. Like, he would talk to her for a couple months maybe and then go MIA for like 7 months. He talked to her only a little bit, and I would always try to reach out to have contact. And then when he'd go MIA, I'm not thinking about sending you my new number if I change it. Like, and I don't think that's fair to my daughter that you're in and out her life like that. Like, she should be able to talk to you whenever she wants to, and you should want to be in her life and be concerned about her and talk to her. I wasn't asking you for money. I wasn't asking you for anything, but just to be having communication with our daughter. And he couldn't be consistent at doing that. So eventually I got tired of my daughter being let down in that type of way. So I just told him, like, you're going to have to be more consistent with her, because it's a sad thing to see your daughter, like, be happy to talk to him and then him not answer or not call her no more, you know?
Right. And so with the inconsistencies, she even said, she told him, you'll have to talk to me for about a month before I will let you talk to her. Like, you got to prove to me that you're being consistent. So, again, you guys, I really don't know, but it's just, like I said, she's telling the story in parts, but it's just odd to me how these videos are like, the first video was 22 minutes long. This video is 16 minutes long. I'm not saying the sis need to do a 2-hour marathon, right? But if you guys watch the reaction of Gin and Juice, and when Creole spoke her side of the story, her video was 45 minutes long. And they only been together, what, a couple years? These people got a whole 10-year-old child, you know? And it's, I don't know, something that's making me think Jasmine's probably told her, look, keep the video short. So therefore you can, you know, people will watch the video longer. So you know, once you get monetized, you get all the, you know, the watch hours if you keep the video shorter, because people are more inclined to watch shorter videos than longer videos. Something that's just making me feel like this conversation, I don't know, y'all. I'm sorry. I know it's weird, but I'm just not getting authentic with this situation, y'all. I'm just not.
So, one of the last times she started asking about him, I told her I would try to get in contact with him, and I did. And I told him he had to talk to me for a month straight, like.
Right. You're saying you don't think Jasmine would spread gay rumors. Okay. But we do know Jasmine really don't care what she says on the internet. Like we that's what we react to. And Jasmine know what sells drama. She knows that, right? Hence the reason why Jasmine got on her live the other day with the anonymous caller. Jasmine knows drama sells. Like these chicks are all about the click and the views when at the end of the day, right?
About her, you know, contacting like, hey, how is she? What is she doing? Before I just let him just talk to her to show me that this time he's going to be consistent in her life, because that's not fair to me or fair to her to have to explain to her, you know, why daddy is in and out. So he did that. He talked to me. He was contacting me for like a month straight, like every other day or so, you know, how is she doing? What's Steph doing? And all that. And it was good. So I was like, okay, you know what? You can talk to her now. He talked to her for a week and then went MIA again. That's just not cool. So I don't remember exactly how we had got contact again. Pretty sure maybe he reached out, maybe I did, I'm not sure. But I was already kind of thinking of moving to Texas at this time. And he had asked me, like, you know, do you ever see us again? Like, you know, you think we could ever be a family? And I told him no. Like, that's just not possible. I'm not attracted to you that way no more. I'm sorry, but that's the past. It's not. And he was just like, oh, okay, you know, whatever. And he was super supportive and telling me I've been doing a good job and I'm a good mom and all these things, you know. And then I move out to Texas like a year later, or maybe like 10 months later. I'm not sure exactly how long it was after that, but it wasn't like no 2 years. Like it was like a year maybe after that. And when I got out here, like I told him, you know, I'm out here if you want to see her. And he was just like, oh, like I don't have a car, so, you know, I can't really come. I'm going to try to work something out. If you could meet me. So I was like,
you saying she's emotionless. Sunrise, you're saying she is emotionless. Well, Sunshine, excuse me. Well, at this point, she would be, because this was a long time ago, right? Like she's reliving something she's already dealt with in the past, you know? Again, you guys, I don't know what's going on, but it's just, you know, when she made that comment yesterday, when she talked about the child support, and she made the statement that basically, the people are going to be her child support. YouTube is going to be her child support. It just, that statement kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Like, I get it, sis. Get your money. I'm not shunning her from making money on YouTube. But when she said that, I was like, sis, yeah. But again, I don't know. Maybe she's a woman that doesn't have a filter. You know. This story, I'm going to go ahead and click off, y'all, because this story really, like I said, she don't really say too much of anything. I don't know if there's going to be a part 3, because at this point, what else can you tell? Like in part 1 and part 2, you told us how you met, and he finally seen his child, a year ago. So that, to me, that pretty much covered everything. I mean, you obviously left a lot out, but why double back? Just, you know, if you could tell the story in chronological event, then yeah, just do that. But I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be here for any more of her reactions. I'm not saying that I need to hear the guts and the glory of everything, but you know, you said you were telling your side of the story, and it made me feel like you had something to tell. You're just you're giving us a Romeo and Juliet story, and I'm like, okay, girl. I mean, did you really need a YouTube video for that? You could have did that on Instagram, in my opinion. But I get it. You doing it to make coin. It definitely is working for her, because she's getting, you know, fairly a nice amount. Hell, she's getting about just as many views as Jasmine get on her videos. And Jasmine been on here for 10 damn years. Sis ain't been on here 10 minutes. So it definitely is working for her. Well, good luck to you, Medusa Gata. Okay, we gone, sis. Bye. Okay, anyway. I'll tune in when she finally says what's on that damn tablet. Yeah, at this point, sis, what was on the damn tablet? Okay, but she basically said y'all need to go ask Chris, like he gonna tell us anything, honey. He said he hates the internet. Okay, he not telling us nothing. If we went and asked Chris what was on that tablet, he would probably take whatever device we're on and take it and break that. Okay, but it definitely does sound like, you know, she said it made her skin crawl. So I'm just gonna maybe, you know, girl, are you talking about he was looking at, you know, men pics? Like, sis, what made your skin crawl? Because if you gonna say that, now you leading the internet to have assumptions on what's going on, you know. And again, if you know, if you're not trying to bash him, then why would you put that out there so people can have the assumption of what was on the laptop or the tablet or whatever the hell he was on. I don't know. It's very weird. Yeah, it's tablet gate at this point. Yeah, sis, you need to clear up tablet gate. TM, I just feel that if you're going to mention that you're in your relationship behind something that was so disturbing, then why not come out and say what it is? Just keep it to yourself. Yeah, I mean, really, to be quite honest with you, if you're not going to say what it is, and that's the reason why you sent him on the first thing smoking back to Austin. I mean, if you're not going to tell us that, then sis, you probably should have kept that out the story. But that was how she got him out the house. Okay, Tabletgate. Sis at Tabletgate 2022. Tabletgate is what got him back on the first day smoking back to Austin. Okay, sis got him a whole Greyhound bus ticket back to Austin. So, all right, y'all, that's enough of that. Okay. Well, you know, I'll see if she do a part 3. I'll see before I bring it to the break room, honey. I'm gonna have to thoroughly listen to sis to see if it's break room worthy, because at this point, it's not. Okay. Yes, this mystery tablet business is making people's imagination go wild. Yeah. We trying to find out but we'll never know, because Chris broke the damn tablet. He went into a fit of rage, and she said he broke it up in teeny tiny pieces on the concrete outside over there. So who knows? All right. So let's move on. Let's move on to the next conversation. Okay. So now we're gonna get to Liv's live last night, and that live was definitely interesting. Okay, it was definitely interesting. He literally hasn't bagged any of his kids' bag. Right. Yeah, you're right, sis. So we are going to move over to the live last night. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so y'all, that live was definitely interesting. It was a lot. It made no sense to me, but a lot of times, like, that's probably why we react to half the videos that they do, because they don't make any sense. Okay. So yeah, right, Miss Purple. Oh boy. Okay. So let's go. Okay. So Olivia went live last night, and she titled the live, "Why is my name always in your mouth?" I was like, "Oh, sis, who you talking about over there?" So, obviously, being the nosy reactor that I am, I clicked on the video. So let's start about right here.
About me, you should have the balls to say what you want to say to my face. You understand? And if you can't, then maybe you should just shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down, because you're stupid and you're scary. Scary assholes. I can't stand a scary asshole, because that's just not who I am. That's not who I am at all. Like, I haven't been in any fights for a reason. It's because people don't try me. Do you understand? You see how that works? I don't call them reactors. A shit talker, a hating asshole. Yeah, if they hit the link, I'll let them up here. But they're too scared to talk to me. They want to scream, and I'm not about to scream, and I'm not about to raise my blood pressure for you hoes.
So per usual, she titled this live, "Keep My Name Out Your Mouth," because last night Ming went live. I didn't watch Ming's live. So I'm assuming Ming was discussing how Jasmine inserted or assumed that either Ming or Chrissy could be behind leaking her phone number. So let me just say this. I don't know if she actually insinuated Ming, but Jasmine definitely did insinuate that it sounded like it was giving her Chrissy vibes, okay? That gave her number out. So this live was, I guess it was intended to be focused on Ming. And lo and behold, it always falls on the reactors. Okay. Now here's the thing. Reaction channels, we discuss their content, right? Because we're a reaction channel. They're vloggers. So they discuss them, what they got going on in their lives. I don't understand how the two keeps getting confused, right? But if for some odd reason it does. So Olivia seems to think that people are scared to call her live. Okay. Sis, Livy, I don't know if you're in the bushes, sis, but let me just say this. Sis, it's not that I'm scared, it's I don't want to. There's no need. You know what I'm saying? There's no need for me to hit your link. What I have to say, I say it over here where I get paid. See, I don't get paid to come over there and talk to you. I'm not going to get a dime. You're going to get all that coin. So it don't make any sense to me, right? My reactions remains over here, okay? You do what you do over there. I do what I do over here. Since you keep sending for folks, but ain't nobody called for you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's called. You keep sending. I never get on my channel and say, Livy, drop down. Jasmine, get your ass in this chat. Never, ever, ever, ever. Because I don't need them over here, okay? The reaction videos are about you, not for you. I think we've talked about this before, okay? So, yeah, sis, scared, girl, please. What you gonna do? Cuss me out? Call me a name? Call me a hoe, call me a bitch, say I'm pressed, sis. And so I'm supposed to feel some type of way about that? Girl, I am extremely grown, okay? I've been called a bitch longer than you have. I've been living longer than you. Yeah, that don't bother me, okay? I don't come to your live when you summons the reactors. Sis, I don't come because, you can't summons me, okay? Yeah, no. You're not a court of law and you can't summons me. That's why I don't come. There's no need, okay? If I need to discuss something, I do it right over here where when I get off the live, I can check how many views, and then the next day I can check how much that video paid me, sis. I can't check how much money I made coming to your channel, sis. I have no access to your channel, okay? Let's continue.
But it's just like this little Miss Piggy hoe keeps talking about me, and it's like, girl, jump off my balls for a second, like just for 1 second, jump off my balls and jump onto your husband's non-existent balls, please. Just leave me alone. Leave my name out of your mouth. You talk about me so much, your daughter has my name in her mouth. Like, god damn, I'm a fucking household name up in that bitch. Whew. My God. It's too much.
Exactly, Yanni.
And it'd be the ones that people are like, oh.
She calls me Piggy.
Who's Miss Piggy? The one who looks like a pig in the face. And I already know. You guys can save your fat comments. I know. We know. We all know. Hi, Leah.
See, I don't know why Olivia gets things. Girl, don't nobody care about you being overweight. Shit, half of us is overweight. Half of us is, if not all of us, excuse me, is well beyond the recommended. Well beyond the recommended BMI for our height and our weight, sis. Okay? Since nobody cares about you being fat, I think you care more about you being overweight than the people that watch you. Shit, half the people watching you overweight, sis. Nobody cares. When people make fun of you, they talk about your hygiene. I think I've told you this before, Olivia. They talk about your hygiene, sis, because the men that you've been with have discussed that. I've never smelled you, sis. I don't have smell vision over here. I don't know how you smell, and I could care less how you smell. But the men that you have been with, regardless if they were telling the truth or lying, they decided to let the internet know that, sis. Nobody makes fun of you being fat. We don't care nothing about you being fat, sis. I think you care more about your weight than the internet does. We don't care nothing, honey. Thick chicks are in, sis. Yeah, thick is in. We don't care nothing about you being fat, sis.
The one who looks like a pig in the face. Moon face. Moon pie bitch. Keep my fucking name out of your mouth, please. Thank you. Go have a baby or something. God damn. Whew. Oh. And y'all send me this shit, and I appreciate it, but I don't need to know once a week when this bitch has my name in her mouth. Like, I really don't. So, okay. I need to do a video on this. I'm sure she is. I can't tell because people calling you. I don't care what people call me. People call me a lot of things, and I look better than all them bitches. I don't care what they call. They can call, girl. Look it. To me, the insults just get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. You know what that means to me? They press and press and press and press and press and press. All the bitch can say about me is I'm fat. Ooh, I'm fat. Lady, I just like shut the fuck up. Oh yeah. And the new thing that they love to say is they love to talk about the custody with my kids. Ooh. Okay. What? Okay. Hello.
Now listen to this call.
Nothing. Happy time laughing. Oh. I'm not doing anything. I'm talking shit. Honestly. I'm talking shit on the internet. Mm-hmm. What are you doing? Where are you going? You're about to do something you haven't done in a long time. What's that?
Maybe it's get a girlfriend.
I promise. Oh, all that shit you talk to me. Mm-hmm. Okay. How long has it been? too long. What are you gonna smoke, a Newport? You about to go all the way with the Newport.
Now, we're getting ready to scroll past this, but I just want y'all to listen. Now, I don't know who she's talking to, but I'm just going to assume that she's talking to a man based off the Chester cheesy grin that she has on her face. Now, we're just going to maybe assume, we're just going to, again, this is an assumption. Let's just assume this is baby daddy, baby AJ's father. The whole time that she was on this call, the man on the other end, because girl, you better not be cheesing like that with no chick, okay? The man that's on the other end of the phone, again, if we assuming that this is maybe the dad, because sis, who else you talking to, right? Not one time did he ask where his child was at. You didn't hear her say he sleep, he in the other room, we okay, we're fine. They talking about him going to smoke a Newport. Now, me personally, I think this is obviously not, because we know that, well, we feel that the daddy is Zolo. But even if she was dating somebody when she was pregnant, it's not the same person. I think this is somebody new she's met. Hence the reason why she's so cheesy in the phone, like a little schoolgirl. But the whole time she was on this phone, again, if we are to assume that this could be the dad, at this point, it better not be the dad. Girl, that better not be the dad. And don't come back and say, he already asked about him earlier. Sis, the baby ain't even 6 months old. I would think every time he call your number, he's going to always ask after he says, what you doing? He'll say, what y'all doing? Okay? Because he going to want to know what his child is doing every moment of the day. Again, that's just my assumption.
Oh my God. You're going to be choking and everything. Well, you are, because you haven't smoked in so long. Did you take the dog out? Okay. Baby, I'm going to call you back. I'm going to finish what I'm doing and I'm going to call you back, okay? Love you. Mean it. All right, bye, baby. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Yeah. What was I saying? Let me read some of your comments. Yeah. I'm happy, Keisha. I'm really happy. Does he watch your videos? No. She said, yeah, baby, this is our time. No, y'all, I'm irritated. I'm not pissed. I'm sure you guys can tell. I'm not pissed at all. Like, honestly, I'm too happy to be pissed. But it is irritating that every single time a bitch wants to tussle, I'm thrown in the fucking mix. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Leah. Yeah, don't delete any of the comments. Unless it has to do with my kids, you can delete those. Those are the only comments to delete. Because I don't have to defend my motherhood, and I don't have to defend the custody situation that I'm going through. Maybe if your baby fathers give a fuck about your kids or give a fuck about you or was bitter like mine is, maybe he'd be doing the same thing to you. But a lot of baby daddies didn't even want you in the first place. And I'm talking to my haters. So that's why they're not fucking with you. Comprende? Okay.
I mean, quiet as kept, sis. I mean, you act like you and Gerard still together. He says, I'm not trying to add insult to injury, but it sounds like he don't want you either, girl. He over there with a whole nother woman. So what you talking about?
Good. Yeah, when you leave somebody and they like can't hold on to you no more, they just try to hold on to anything to like keep a grasp on you. Okay? So yeah, that's what that is. But don't worry, I'm gonna get it situated. Like, don't worry your pretty little heads about it. Like, don't worry about my situation over here. Worry about your situation and that fix-it baby over there. Okay. Okay, cool. Hold on, Jassie's in the building. Hi, baby.
Yes,
Yeah.
hold on, I was about to. Ooh.
Okay.
I thought he was gonna be asleep, but you know how that go.
No, I know mine are not sleepy either. They're about to lay down now. But I think AJ is asleep.
Oh, girl, he's in here playing with the the Dove lotion.
Oh.
Looking at my computer. Now, huh?
Girl, I'm just on here talking shit because I'm so irritated. Like, why bitches keep my fucking name in their fucking mouth, bro?
Girl,
Because it's free and it don't cost anything.
now that one has some kind of
Obsession with me?
yeah. When it comes to you, it's real and it's sad.
Girl, that's what I'm saying. Look how cute this is.
Like,
I mean, quiet as kept. Y'all the ones that seem like y'all obsessed. I don't think I've seen Chrissy and Mean together on a live stream talking about y'all. But every time y'all beef, or Jasmine, actually you beef with Chrissy, you and Olivia have to come and jump on a live together to, talk about it. I don't think I've seen Chrissy and Mean do that yet.
you didn't even. That is cute. And what's crazy is that this what I said when I said that I feel like they had some one of them had something to do with my number getting leaked out. You said no, I don't think it's Marseille, Mean, or whatever fuck her name is, Chrissy, or none of them.
Call her Miss Piggy. I'm just like, I know you don't want to call her that, but that's what I'm saying. I told you, I was like, it's not one of them bitches. I mean, they have too much going on.
Like, dang, she gave y'all's whatever you want to call it. Look, I said I don't care. I feel like it's somebody.
I know, and you were just worried about your own situation. But I'm just saying, why does my name get like, even in your chat, when you first brought that shit to your chat, people were like, it's Liv, it's gotta be Liv.
I heard you on the phone, and they were like, oh, okay. Now it's fake. It's fake. It's all fake. Like, who got time to fake some stuff like this?
Girl, that's what I'm telling you. It's like, oh my goodness. But like, nobody, that's my.
Who got time? Hell, I think y'all the one that was sitting on here in the middle of the night for almost 3 hours. I mean, shit, y'all got time.
My whole thing, if you're gonna talk so much shit on the internet, but you cannot back it up and face somebody, I just don't get it. I don't get it.
My thing is, they talked about me wanting to fight and stuff and talking mess when I was pregnant. And now here they are.
Who's talking mess and wanting to fight?
No, whenever I was pregnant, I jumped on YouTube and I was like, pull up, I don't care.
Oh yeah.
But then here she is on YouTube. But we already knew that she was coming. We already knew that was gonna come.
Of course. That's like the person you never mention, because they're gonna like come out. They're like always watching, and they're like just waiting and plotting on you to say something about them so they can come up here and they can talk about it, because they really don't get no views. But that's neither here nor there. But it's so annoying, bro. It's like, why me though? I didn't even say nothing. I didn't say shit, bro.
Bro, she just don't like you. She's that one person that just don't like you. Like, I wouldn't push it past her to be a troll in your account. Like, I wouldn't put that shit past her.
Girl, you know I caught her lurking on her husband's page.
On who?
She was looking on her husband. Okay,
I remember.
She was looking on her husband's page on my page. Years later.
That's weird.
Like, bitch, but
Didn't y'all talk about this before? Y'all haven't had this conversation? It's given very much summer. It's summertime. We don't have school tomorrow, and we're sitting on the phone because our parents think we're asleep, but we're really sneaking on the phone. It's definitely given that.
she wants to talk about somebody, but that's my whole thing. Bitches want to be like, oh, I'm so the growth and the elevation. Bitch, why are you still lurking on my page? You fucking weirdo.
My thing is be real about it too. Don't lie.
No, she was real after I called her weird ass out.
They said the
Weirdo.
conversation broken, immature. How's it immature?
But they're here though. But you in here though, listening to this broke conversation.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I could have sworn they
Okay,
were older
Gamble.
than us over there.
No, I think honestly, I think I'm the oldest out of everybody. You wouldn't think so though.
You're really the oldest?
I mean, I'm 32 now. I think I'm the oldest, yeah. And I think the other one, Peggy, I think she's the youngest. Or are you the youngest?
I'm the youngest.
Girl. Well, don't make this oldest put y'all on my damn knee and beat that ass, okay? Because I'm so irritated. Like, stop talking about me.
You look good on your birthday. She did, y'all.
What happened?
She said you look really good on your birthday.
Oh, thank you. Ew. Oh my God.
She's a fan. That's why yeah.
Hell yeah, she's a fan. And let me tell y'all something. When we all fell out, that bitch is the one who like started everything up. Like all the drama and the bullshit. I went my separate way and I wasn't going to say nothing about nothing because I already knew people were going to try to come up off that shit. So I just left it alone. And here she goes talking shit. And the years later, this miserable bitch is still talking shit. Oh my God. And she's girl.
You act like Ming just get on the internet and just start talking about you. I'm going to just say this. Ming react when there's something to react about. Her name was mentioned out of Jasmine's mouth as maybe being a co-conspirator in leaking Jasmine's phone number, okay? So she has the right to get on her platform and talk. Just like y'all got the right, right? Y'all, but you act like Ming just wake up one morning and say, I'm going to go fuck with Liv and Jazzy. Let me get on my good YouTube channel and just talk about them for an hour or two. Typically, when Ming go live, she talks about other stuff unless it's something going on, and then she speaks on it. Y'all act like she just antagonizing y'all for no good reason. Yeah, no, that's not true. Okay, that's not true at all. And y'all know it's not. You two are messy. I mean, we all got messy in us, but y'all are extremely, especially you, Jasmine. You really think Ming and Chrissy had something to do with putting your phone number out there, Jasmine? What in the world would they gain from putting your phone number out there? Like I said, these women are mothers as well, too. And Chrissy can just not like you and just go on about her business. And if she was going to put your phone number out, she would have been did it a long time ago, last year sometime. Why would she conveniently wait till now? Why you just can't go with the fact, like the person said, the anonymous caller said, they found it on the internet. They Googled it. Like, why are you so convinced on this conspiracy theory that they put like, girl, do you really think those chicks are just sitting up in the middle of the night thinking about how they can sabotage your life? Like you and Olivia sit up and sabotage theirs, try to think about sabotaging theirs. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know Chrissy and Ming. I've never had a conversation with them, but I do not feel, my personal opinion, they had nothing to do with putting her number out there. Okay. As many times as Chrissy's address has been leaked. Okay. Yeah, she's not doing that. Okay. Because at the end of the day, I think Chrissy would have enough consideration for the fact that Jasmine is a mother. She has children. Although Chrissy beef is with Jasmine, it has nothing to do with her kids. And she's a mother too. That's just my personal opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat.
Lauren, I thought she was done with YouTube or something because she disappeared, but
you thought she disappeared?
I really thought she was done with YouTube, and then all of a sudden she popped up when she was live, and I'm just like,
girl, you would think she's done with YouTube because she ain't got no views, but her ass ain't done. She ain't done with YouTube.
You think Ming is done with YouTube because she ain't on here every day, all day? Ming does have a husband. I believe that man worked. Ming also has a business as well. And she has other endeavors. I think they have like talent company over there. Like they have other things going on, sis. They put up videos because they've had their YouTube channel for quite some time. And obviously they must be doing something. They haven't got put out their house. So they get money from somewhere, sis.
Shit.
I said beat the baby out of her. Liv, you really
What is it?
close.
Beat the baby out of her. Girl, ew, gross. I wouldn't even waste my time. Ew. You don't, it's like, you know how when you meet somebody and you like see them and then you're like, oh, they really ain't what that is.
Get in my phone.
It's that situation. Like, girl, you really ain't shit. I don't even have, I'm just irritated because she won't put my name in her mouth, y'all.
Supposed to be in bed.
And the link is up there if anybody wants to come in here and actually have the cojones to say the shit to my face. I know you don't and you won't because you're scared as fuck.
The link is there. You think that they'll come over here? You think
I don't give a fuck about them coming anywhere. I just, anybody.
Jasmine, why do you want them to come over there? Girl, don't you got something to do with your time? You maybe, you know, do you got a child to go check on? Shouldn't you be over there maybe getting up one of them kids, taking them to the potty in the middle of the night? Chris clearly is not at home. Maybe he's at one of those jobs. Like, why are you wanting somebody to call in, Jasmine? Why not go live on your channel? Now, see, Olivia couldn't do the shenanigans with Jasmine the other day because it was her birthday, and she had to go outside at the picnic park place, wherever the hell she was at, with the little open barbecue grill. Girl, that was the weirdest thing. I was like, oh my God. Y'all didn't put any aluminum foil on that grill. Y'all just laid the meat on the grill that's outside, all kind of probably dogs, birds, cats. Did y'all see that video? Olivia's where she's out there barbecuing and they just laid the meat on the naked grill. I'm hoping they washed it off, but even with that being said, I mean, my grill is closed all year long and it's my grill. Okay, I'm not using the community grill. And I put aluminum foil on my own grill. Girl, she didn't even on the public grill. I said, I don't want none of that food.
Anybody that wants to come up in here and say something to me, you have the right to. But I know that these bitches on this internet here, I'm talking about like all of them, even like all the bitches that were talking shit in the chat that you were in yesterday.
Oh, you know, and it's crazy, y'all. I seen the comments. After I went live on that chat with that reactor, was it Storm? It was no, I'm gonna say this now, there was no connection. I ain't gotta, like I said in my life, I don't gotta like you. You ain't gotta like me. I give 2 fucks. I wanted to get my side out. My side is out. I said what I had to say. And that was it. But I wasn't gonna go, like I said, I was not about to get back on that woman's live because some random female decided she wanted to. Oh.
She wanted what?
There was no connection. Was there supposed to be a connection? You were just being interviewed. When Wendy Williams interviewed the people that come on her show, she don't say, okay, call me later. Wendy be like, thanks for coming on the show. See you, bye. And she on to the next interviewee for the next show. What type of connection? Like, you know what? It was so funny to me because I'm like, you had a whole hissy fit because Chrissy, and we've mentioned this like a million times now, because Chrissy was on another reactor's channel. Jasmine, you damn near blew a blood vessel, okay? And then you jump your happy ass on a reactor's channel because you wanted to talk, you wanted to get your side out. Well, isn't that what you got a channel for? Can't you? I mean, your channel has more views than more subscribers than everybody. But you talked about Chrissy like a dog. You felt like Chrissy betrayed you. She did you so wrong, but then you go and do the same damn thing. I'm starting to think, was you mad because a reactor wasn't inviting you to their channel? Sis, was you jealous? Is that what it is? You felt like Chrissy got on the inside and you couldn't? Is that what this was all about? You were mad, you was jealous, you was feeling some type of way? Because I'm just trying to figure out why is you going around scouting reactors to interview you? Like, that was weird to me. And the way you threw a whole tissy fit about Chrissy being in another reactor's chat. You felt like she betrayed you. Oh, Lord. Y'all, that's why these two are friends. I figured it out. Because Jasmine needed somebody to equally that to help continue her hate for reaction channels. And Olivia was that one. She see, for the most part, Chrissy kind of surpassed that. Like, she was just like, you know what? If you can't beat them, join them. Like, that's how Chrissy is now. Because I think Chrissy is not, she's not in YouTube. She's not YouTube focused like she was 2-3 years ago. Chrissy got other stuff going on. Go look at her channel, y'all. She posts very sporadically. She's obviously got other things going on that's more precedent, that's making money for her, right? So Jasmine needed to find somebody that she could have this, you know, this bond with. Clearly, y'all, when these two get on the phone, I guarantee you, all they talk about is YouTube. They don't talk about it. They probably don't talk about politics. They don't talk about current events. They don't talk about celebrity gossip. All they talk about is reactors. That's it.
She wanted to test him?
Okay, no TV. She has food tomorrow.
I think it's funny. I think all you bitches are funny. I laugh at all these hoes on this internet because y'all wouldn't really do shit.
Like, they were so pressed. Like, whoever that woman was that was on her panel, she was just talking. And I was just like, girl, like, you was talking all this hot mess. I'm not going to get back on here and argue with you. I don't even know who you are.
Girl, that's what they want. They want you. For y'all to be as big as y'all are, nobody knows how to be the bigger person. The bigger person for what? I don't even have nothing against nobody. I don't care. One bitch is over there with her 10 kids. The other one's over there in her misery. I don't care about either one of them. I don't have nothing bad to say about nobody. Baby, do your thing. But my name just constantly comes out of people's mouths. And I'm just like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. God damn.
More attention.
But there's nobody has to be the bigger person because nobody's trying to work shit out. But fucking stop talking about me. Or at least come and say it to my motherfucking face so we can get something popping. If not, then shut the fuck up.
That's why I said you got it to the numbers in real life. Like, it ain't nothing to just pop on. It's nothing to just pop on and say something. Look, Liv got the link up there. Say one of this.
Are they scary? They're scary.
One of them on the pop on this live stream right now. But Liv got the link up there.
Girl, they're scary. Ooh.
It just shows.
So Jasmine, you ready to rumble? It's awful funny. You ready to rumble when you sitting up under Olivia. You got so much to say, but when you over there by yourself, sis, you hold mute. You and that doesn't mean, Jasmine, mute your microphone. That means mute, can't talk, right? Nothing comes out. That's what that meant. You hold mute over there. But you on here with Jazz or with Olivia and you ready to rumble. Girl, for what? But what y'all rumbling for? Like, I'm starting to think, was this a friendship between you and Ming and Chrissy? Did y'all have something else going on? Because since you starting to, I mean, you was able to break away from Philip, who was your baby daddy, and you was with for 700 years. You was able to break away from him quicker than you are this friendship with Chrissy and Ming. Like, sis, I'm not understanding why you and Chrissy, no, you and Olivia are holding on to this. Like, move on. If Ming gets on her channel based off your mouth, Jasmine, because you inserted her into something that she didn't ask to be inserted into, okay? You made an assumption that maybe her or Chrissy had something to do with your number being leaked. If Ming wanted to get on her channel and speak on that on her own platform, she has the right to do that. Okay? She ain't called for y'all. She ain't sent for y'all. She's not, y'all over here trying to egg her to come on, egg reactors to come on. Like, clearly, y'all didn't have no video content to put. Libby, I see the ring light, sis. Where is the cell phone, sis? Take the cell phone off this tripod for the live and put it in that ring light, sis, and put up some content.
take care of your 9 babies and 7
Live in mind-
daddies.
Right, live in mind of her own business, and people still coming for her. For what?
I'm trying, and I'm really a changed woman because I gotta, I got my shit going on or whatever. But it's like I'm really trying to be like I really
Probably
don't
next
have, like,
week.
the,
That's probably
like,
gonna be next week
the
video. Our
energy.
family.
I don't really care to come on here hooping and hollering and screaming and telling a bitch off. But like, if you want, we can nicely read each other, and then that's all it has to be. Say hi to Mama Stella. I will. You adore my mom. Thank you, love.
Okay. I'm about to give it to you.
They are scared. That's what I'm saying. They're scared. They want to talk about me all day long because they're pressed and they're mad and they're miserable, but they could never.
So I'm about to-
Never.
So I don't
say
want to
it's
get
not
called right. Hold on, let me go put him over here.
Okay, girl. They could never say it to my face. And like I said, I will never. You see this girl right here, Jasmine? She's really like one of my best friends. Like through it all, through all of my ups and downs, through all of her ups and downs, we've stayed solid. That's a real one. Okay? So I don't know, like I said before, if y'all waiting for us to fall out, like I said, even if that ever did happen, which it wouldn't, I would never talk shit about Jasmine. Ever. I don't care how we fall out. I don't care nothing. Like, I have actual respect for her.
Olivia, sis, like, are you delusional? You talked ish about her to Niecy. You said Jasmine was slow. Yeah, you said that. You didn't. You told the whole world that y'all was over there doing the Cocalina. Jasmine didn't ask you to put that out. You chose to do that. You talked ish about Jasmine when y'all was supposed to do that collab before your channel started growing. You talked ish about Jasmine because she kept blowing you off, talking about Jasmine kept telling you her computer was in the shop. When you was trying to collab with her and you was trying to get your channel to grow. When you was like about 5,000 subscribers. You talked ish about that. What you mean you'll never talk? Would you never will moving forward? Because you definitely have in the past, sis.
And
Can you hear the sound or no? Can you hear
No.
the baby noise?
what
Okay.
is it, the baby noise?
Yeah.
No.
I didn't want to get copyright, so.
I was just telling them that people are like waiting for the day that we fall out. It's like, bitch, no, bitch, boo.
Exactly,
Not
Yana.
even that type of party. It never has been.
And you know, they're waiting because they like, oh, Jasmine and Chrissy fell out. But yeah, it's that I don't even want to speak on that. But
Yeah, you don't have to speak on that.
I don't.
Girl, you need to stop name dropping. Stop saying these bitches' names.
What we calling them? Oh yeah, they got names over there for us. So what we calling them?
Girl, Jasmine, do you see how Olivia got to tell you how to conduct a live? She got to keep reminding you how to not keep dropping people's names. Basically, she was just telling you, look here, slow ass girl. You know, that's basically what she wanted to say. She wanted to say, Jasmine, will you shut up and stop? I told you use code names, but Jasmine forgot.
I call. You don't want to know what I call them. Okay, I'm not even gonna go there. But girl, it's just I started this live up just so I could see if anybody has the cojones to come and say it to my face. No one has joined the live yet.
Dang, no one got the balls.
Nobody ever has the balls to say shit to me. If they do, it's always a black screen.
Sis, Jasmine had the balls. She's on here with you. Why can't Jasmine be enough for you? Why you want more? Jasmine's not enough for you, sis?
Said Piggy at 9 by 7. Isn't it 9 by 8? No, you don't have to answer that. I'm just saying. I'm saying for myself. Isn't it 9 by 8? I thought it was 9 by 8, but I don't know. Yeah, 9 by 7, 9 by 8. Girl, just leave me alone.
They stay solid, never fold.
Period. They don't want it with Liv. They really don't. The only reason people talk about me and they talk about me so strong and like, because they have people to back them up, but they couldn't do it on their own. You feel me?
My thing is, and then it's not. They're just so. I'm sorry. Their channels are just. They changed. Their channels changed, and it's not. It's giving off I just, like you said, everyone to love me, everyone to praise me. I just, no. Maybe that's how it just all, that is how I fell out. Forget it.
Okay, we have.
Jasmine. So you liked Chrissy better when people hated her as equally as they hated you? To be quite honest with you, sis, people never really hated Chrissy as much. People get on Chrissy because she has so many kids by so many different men. People get on you for a plethora of things. Okay, like the list is endless. Okay, I don't think I've seen, since there was a whole channel created to show your mommy. There was a whole channel created to show your mommy, and throughout the years of you being on YouTube, I don't think Chrissy has a channel dedicated to how she mommies her children. I haven't. Have y'all seen a channel? She said their channel changed. Sis mad because these girls are tired of living for the internet and decided to live for themselves and do, instead of them letting the internet work them, they decided to work the internet. Jasmine's mad because her and Chrissy can't cry together on the phone anymore. Sis, it's called growing up and moving on. It's called elevating. It's called making changes. It's called, when something's not working in your favor, trying something new. That's what that's called, Jasmine. Their channels are fake because they not sitting on here with their titties hanging out, no bra on, no panties, hair all over their head, ain't washed their face, ain't brushed their teeth. That's fake, sis. Most people don't come on the camera looking like that, sis. Chrissy, right, Mrs. SCA, Chrissy has a job. I would think Chrissy's working. She probably has like an at-home job. I don't know what she's doing, but she definitely is working. You mad because Chrissy don't want to play with you on the internet like she used to? She don't have time for that because she decided to maybe go back to work. Ming has definitely got her hands in several different pots over there, so they can't sit and play on the internet with you like your good friend Livy Poo over here can, because she got a lot of time now. Wow. All right, y'all. So let's move on. I'm gonna get you to the next one. Hold on, let me get to that one.
I didn't even see you. Time I go look and find my picture. But no.
Right. When you can just turn on your screen with your scary ass.
Scary.
Okay. Anyway. Sorry, I'm out of breath because I'm a fat ass bitch and I get out of breath quickly. Any more questions? Okay.
No, that about sums it up.
Hello?
Well, hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
She was on the
I'm
live.
fine. I was on the live last night.
Can you
And
see
I'm pretty
on love?
No, because I'm at work and I work in healthcare and it's a HIPAA law. So but I'm pretty sure you see my picture right there. I'm not. It's okay. I look the same. But anyway, Liv, I never called you ugly. I don't really watch you. I only watched you on your Glamour channel for your makeup.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you come on here, you do start a lot of stuff and you do shit that's fucked up. And
like what?
Well, for one, the way you talk about your I don't know if he's your ex-husband or your husband or whatever. You know what I mean?
That's
and
right. I can talk about
you can talk about it. You're right. That is your right. That is your right. I have a husband as well. That is your right. But you can't get mad when somebody throws it back up in your face because you brought it to the world to see.
That whole entire part. What these girls don't understand, and for the life of me, I don't get it. These ladies are basically reality TV. It's just like watching 90 Day Fiance, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, the whole Love and Hip Hop franchise, Basketball Moms, Teen Mom 2, Teen Mom OG, all the reality shows that you could ever think about that people sit down and discuss, right? These girls are reality TV. And just like there are many channels or just people in general that discuss the episodes of these reality shows, that's what happens. You put out a particular content, subject, topic that's going on in your life, and people who are living life, who may have experienced what you experienced before, discuss it. That's why YouTube has a comment section, so people can give their thoughts and opinions on the subject matter in the video. If you don't want people to talk about what you go through, then use a better level of judgment or discernment about the type of things you don't want people to have input on. Me personally, if I was going through a bad divorce and I really don't want the naysayers in my business, I wouldn't be talking about it on a public platform. And as much as Livia has talked about it, and as much as we are, like, literally over 2 years, we still talking about it, right? Olivia and Jasmine have to understand they are reality TV. Your channel is a soap opera, sis. It's a soap opera. It's real life for you. It's soap opera-ish for us, right? Because we're not living your life. You allow us to live the life with you by showing certain aspects, and people have been following you. That's the whole thing with having a following. You want people invested in your channel. That's how you develop followers. That's how your channel grows, because people share your videos. A homegirl, a chick, I can see Liv's video and be like, damn, you see what this girl going through, that I can share it to my homegirl who lives in Texas. Now my homegirl in Texas was like, girl, who is this? Oh, this chick on YouTube. Now my homegirl in Texas and sent it to her homegirl in North Dakota. Okay? You want people invested. That's how you get followers. If people are not invested or not watching and conversating, nobody's watching, you get no coins, sis. That's how this works. Like, it's the very immature way of thinking for these two, for me. Okay? They are, and especially as long as they've been on the internet, it's like y'all still crying about the same things that you probably cried about your first 6 months to a year into YouTube. Like, I don't get it. At this point, you already know there's going to be a conversation. Let it. Because it ain't stopping your coin, nor is it stopping anybody else's coin. And go on about your... Y'all just imagine the Ace family. Okay? Y'all know who the Ace family is. Imagine the Ace family getting on a live stream with the Prince family. Okay? The Ace family has a slew of people who commentate on them, reacts on their videos, or what they put on Instagram or wherever their social media platforms are at. There's a slew of people that react to the Prince family and what they put out on social media. Imagine the Ace family and the Prince family getting on a live stream like My Jazzy Life and Liv's Life, talking about the Pacific channels that discuss them. Have y'all ever seen that? No, you haven't, and you never will. You know why? Because those channels make it a ton of money, and they can care less. They want folks to talk about them, because the more you talk, the more people what? Watch. Does what for them? Put more coins in their pocket. If nobody never talked about the Prince family and the Ace family, they wouldn't be where they are today, right? But these girls don't get it, because they're very, and I'm not saying this in a insulting way, but they're very stagnant in their thinking. They're very immature in their thinking. And clearly they're not making boss moves and boss type chicks, because if they was, they would pay it no mind and go on about their regular scheduled program, in my opinion.
Honey, I don't get mad. And people on this internet throw it back up on my face every day. They try to hurt me behind that man. And I be telling y'all that y'all ain't hurting me behind that man, because I walked away from that situation, whether the internet wants to think so or not. I'm a real ass woman, and I know what happened in my relationship, okay? So Okay, I talk about my ex. Okay, sure. I used to. Anything else I do or I start on this internet?
Well, I mean, you start shit. You know what I mean? Like
So
from what I hear, I get your stuff
I'm
from
gonna
the
go past
react.
this caller. She made that caller made some valid points, but
is
I need. Hold on.
You understand?
That's the honest God truth. But when I'm a nurse and I see things and I deal with an autistic child, it may not be autism. It may be a sensory issue.
Okay, but honey, no matter what it is, you cannot.
No matter what it is, it's not my child, but I see it.
That's my whole thing. You know,
Some things I don't like the way she parents. No parent is perfect. I made mistakes too as a parent.
No parent.
So, but Jasmine, you can't, you know, when y'all bring your lives out here on the internet and people pick it apart or, you know, whatever, you can get upset. That's your right to get upset. But you have to realize that you put it out there for the world to see, and everybody.
Just because somebody puts their life out for the world to see, that doesn't give you a right to talk shit about it. It does not give you, you may think it does. You may be like, you know what? That's your excuse for doing it, but that doesn't make it right.
It doesn't make it right for somebody to get bashed for no reason or get shit talked about for no reason.
And you can, and they want to make it, they want to just make it okay. Oh, well, this is, everybody does this. Everybody does it. We can do it too.
I bet you 99% of the people that watch us, some of them do the same shit that we do, but the difference is that we are content creators. We put our lives on the internet. We made our income our life. This is what we do. We put our life out there for y'all to watch, to be able to relate to us. You know, as much hate as I do get a lot of messages with people saying, Jasmine, you are so relatable. You helped me through so much. You helped me with my relationship. You helped me with my kids' dad. And I love that.
Girl, who? Wait a minute, I can't even talk. Who you giving relationship advice? Oh, let me shut up.
Of course, it comes with hate too, but at the same time, why are y'all on here hating on somebody or just bashing or talking mess about somebody that you have?
You don't even know. You never even met her. In a day in her life, she might be the nicest bitch you ever met in your life. But you're up here talking about her like you hate the fuck out of her. For what?
Oh, I never said I hated Jasmine.
Baby, I saw what you were saying. I watched that lady's live today, and I heard what you were saying about me.
I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, I do talk my shit because that's what I get from the reactors. I don't watch you. Like I said, I watched your grandma channel when you were doing your makeup.
I don't know how old you are, and I don't want to disrespect you because I don't know you. But I could just maybe tell you seem like you're older than me. Is that correct?
I am older than you, and when people tell you things, you know, when you bring your life out on the internet, whether you're a YouTuber, Instagram influencer, TikTok, or whether you're a celebrity who presents herself to the entire world, when you come on this internet, the internet is forever. And you have very young children, which now Caitlin and Amaya, I'm going to say more Caitlin, just like Robin, they're at an age where they can go on social media, they can read, they can see things, and their friends can see things, and that's not good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I talk my shit. I ain't going to sit here and lie. I'm real about my shit. And if I knew you in real life, I would talk my shit to your face as being.
Okay, so let me get to the next one.
And people are so pressed about Chris. Y'all know it's so funny.
You paid me worth of $400. Bitch, did you give me the $400? Would you like the cash at me?
That's your business, but that's not something that you bring.
Hold on, you guys.
It's because of what you heard, and you want to talk shit, so you talk shit. Period. I haven't heard shit relevant. Like, oh, I don't like you because you talked about my mama, bitch. I don't like you because I saw you beat down your kids, bitch. I don't like you because you have no fucking relevant reason to not like us. You just don't like us because you just don't want to like us. Period.
But at this point, I really wouldn't care about people that are strangers to me that don't like me. You think Beyonce's somewhere crying because somebody doesn't like her music? Like, there are people out here that love Beyonce, but there are also people out here that don't like Beyonce's music for whatever reason. You think Beyonce's crying about that? No, Beyonce embraces her fans. Her foes, she don't care nothing about. And y'all shouldn't either.
Or maybe we're not your taste of content creators, and that's fine. But You on the internet spewing hate and bullshit for no fucking reason, all because maybe you had a bad fucking day at your job one day. You want to come on here and talk shit about Jasmine because everybody else does it, so why not just do it, right? I go
off of what I see.
No, Olivia, you what you hear. You don't see.
I watch Jasmine. Just like I said, I never watched your family channel. I watched your grandma channel, and I see records. I see.
I don't give a fuck how a nigga looks at you. I don't care. They might have just had some words. They're a real couple. People look at people crazy sometimes. You're older than us. You should know damn well what you're saying and what you're seeing and what you're hearing. And what the fuck?
Oh, I know damn well. Okay, Olivia, since you want the real, just like you can be out here getting lip injections and this and that. Where was the $400 to come up with the lawyer for your kids? That's what you should have been investing your money in.
That shit. I already explained it. Do you listen to my lives?
Like I said, I don't watch you. The only channel I've seen of yours was your grandma channel.
Watch me.
Okay.
She don't watch me. So
but my thing is that she wouldn't watch you and she wouldn't brought up your whole lip injection.
Yes, you do watch me. The fuck? Stop lying. Hell.
I mean, sis, that was a valid question. You're out here getting lips injections, eating all over different restaurants all over the city of Tampa, wherever the hell you live at. Yeah, sis. I mean, you keep your nails done. We would just assume that $400 should be 2 tears in a bucket. You know? I mean, that's a valid question, sis. Why you in that? Oh, you said you did. And what sis? The people said people come up here and ask questions. So people want answers. You can't say I already talked about that because maybe they didn't see that video. People can watch you, but that don't mean they catch every freaking video, every freaking live. So at that point, you should have answered that. For the people who just came onto the channel, maybe they haven't watched you in a couple weeks or a month. Like, everybody is not watching y'all every day. They don't catch every video. All right, y'all. Let's move on. Let me get to the next one.
You spoke to me. I was nice to you. I forgave you for leaking my fucking news.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So then there was this lady right here that came on. Well, she was.
But you know how Kevin Hart say, you know what I'm saying? I just call you bitch because I don't know everybody.
Crunk, to say the least. This lady was very crunk.
And I told her
she's only dirty for the simple fact that she knew what I had went through. She saw what I had went through, and she further tried to break me down as a fucking woman. For what? You hurtful ass rude. You know what? It's okay. You got it though. You got it because you got to see my nudes, and I know you go both ways.
All over the internet.
I'm sure they entertained your ass for a few nights.
Oh Lord.
So anyway, let's go on to the next person. The fact that she knew what I had went through. She saw what I had went through.
All you bitches ugly.
Oh.
Bitch.
Wow.
Oh.
Thank you. Oh my God. I am on YouTube with Liz and Hey girl, what's up, man? I don't mean to call you a bitch, but you know how Kevin Hart say, you know what I'm saying? I just call you bitches because I don't know everybody's name like that. But Liz, you is my bitch. And you put me on to Jazzy, but what I'm gonna tell you now, and yes, bitches, I'm here because I be on all them reactor shit. Ooh. And I swear, oh God, listen, I am real hood. I'm in Durham, North Carolina. You better pull up my city, bitch. Bull City. Y'all keep coming to live. Live, listen. I be out there in Miami, you feel me? We got to link, you feel me? Like on everything. And for what I gotta tell you, Jazzy, fuck all them, because that other reactor talking about some shit talking to you and shit like that. And for her to call you slow, bitch, that bitch slow. I want to yank that bitch esophagus through her goddamn ass. Yes, I said it, bitch, block, report, whatever the fuck you want to do. But Liz, let me tell you this, baby girl, stand strong, and you gonna have your kids. Fuck, let that nigga do what he need to do, and you go ahead and get you together, okay? So when you boss up to the next level, and how he took them little funky ass tax dollars, this is what I was trying to DM you, but you ain't read it or nothing like that. But girl, go do what I did. Like, girl, go do what I did to my kids, daddy. He thought he was gonna be slick and have his little funky ass bitch found my goddamn kids. So you know what I did the next motherfucking year? I called the motherfucking IRS and put a motherfucking PIN number on each one of my kids' social security numbers, bitch. File that motherfucker. Goddamn, I'm gonna tell you that now. Don't let no fucking nigga press you. And how dare all y'all funky ass females? It's YouTube never gonna let me get a YouTube channel because my mouth. But listen, I look a whole mess and I don't give a fuck. This is real mom life. This is real shit going on here. So what I'm gonna say here is for all y'all females to think to clap up Gerard, bitch ass. That shit ain't fucking cool. How the fuck he gonna let a next bitch that can't even fucking push a baby out her goddamn nanny, goddamn raise the next bitch kid, and y'all wanna salute that shit? If half y'all bitches ever went through that shit, y'all would not be fucking saluting that shit. And I done been there, done that, and live. I'm here to tell you, God he will never leave you nor forsake you. He doing this shit for a reason. You level your ass up and you do what you gotta do and fuck what these haters gotta say. And that mingling, bitch, come for me, because bitch, I'm going to make me a YouTube page.
Oh, okay. Okay, Tammy, sis. Now look, if sis was a little calmer, I would get what she was saying. Some of what she's saying, I felt her. It was sis was very, she was very vibrant. I will say that. She was definitely a lot going on over there, but she seemed very passionate. What she said, me personally, what the girl was trying to say to Olivia is probably something her mama should have said. Olivia's mother probably should have said to her. I think if Olivia would have had a mother like Tammy, okay, the way Tammy talking to Olivia, if Olivia mama would talk to her, maybe Olivia would be going through half of what she's going through. But the whole thing with, Gerard letting another woman raise her kids, y'all got to stop, look, and listen for a minute. It was a lot, in my opinion. Again, I'm on the outside looking in, but based off everything that has came out versus what Olivia said, what Gerard has said, the courts made that decision to give Gerard custody. Olivia knows why, right? Now, if she doesn't want to tell the world why, she doesn't have to. If she want to take that to the grave, she could definitely do that. But Olivia knows, right? There should have never been a reason to take custody of the kids from her had she been doing what she was supposed to do. Olivia was mad because Gerard involved the law in their business, and she was mad about that. But then Olivia has to be honest with herself. You weren't playing games with Gerard when it came to seeing his kids. And I guess that man said, I'm not getting ready to keep fighting with you. Maybe you can, make false charges on me, saying I'm threatening you. So Gerard, to protect himself, okay, and his children, he decided to handle her in the courts. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people are messed up with the fact that, or, Antonisha is in the picture. In my opinion, Antonisha came into the picture before Gerard got married, right? Antonisha came into the picture when Olivia left Gerard in Texas and went to Florida. At that moment, Gerard was considered a free agent, okay? He was definitely considered a free agent. You left that man to be by himself, okay? And any woman could have grabbed a hold of him, and Antonisha just so happened to be the one. Now, granted, once Gerard did say I do to Olivia, he should have refrained from having conversation with Antonisha. But y'all, unfortunately, everybody don't do the things the right way, right? And that's unfortunate. But Olivia also herself went on with her life. We met Brandon, we met Zolo, we met other people. And then y'all remember when Olivia first came to Florida, y'all remember she was going on dates. Y'all remember she took us on the pier with the guy from Walmart. Do y'all remember that? Okay. So just like Olivia was down here in Florida living life, while Gerard was in Texas living life. And as women, it's, again, like I always say, it's a hard pill for us to swallow, right? But you got to swallow that pill. It's the reality, And at the end of the day, Gerard and Olivia are not together anymore, okay? They grew up and grew out, and they're not together anymore. And to keep reliving this, like, sis, how long you gonna keep reliving the fact that this man decided not to keep up with, put up with your bullshit and decided to go on with another woman? Like, you're torturing yourself more so to keep talking about it instead of just dealing with the fact and literally move on, okay? You said, I have to disagree because Olivia had an affair when she went to Texas with Maurice. So that's the point. he had every right to move on. Right, he did. But what I'm saying is, 2 wrongs don't make a right, though, Walk. Right? 2 wrongs still don't make a right. Right? I'm not saying that obviously Gerard can do what he wanted to do. He did what he wanted to do. Right? And we know Olivia was down there in Houston tiptoeing in the tulips, and Gerard found out about it. Okay? But at this point, it's obvious that Olivia really needs to stop talking about this. I understand it's her story and she can talk about whatever she wants to talk about, but I wouldn't want to keep reliving this, especially if you have moved on with another man. Sis, then move on, right? Let Gerard and Antonisha do what they do over there. Be working on trying to get your kids back if that's your, if that's your objective, to get your children back. And stop talking about Ish that you can't change. She can't change that Gerard left her and went to Antonisha. She can't change that, right? She can't change what she did to make Gerard to make that decision when she went to Houston and messed around with a man. She can't change that. She can't change Gerard deciding not to try to work it out with her. See, that's what Olivia's mad. She's mad because Gerard didn't want to work it out. Because, throughout the years, they cheated on each other. They forgive and forgave and went on with the regular scheduled program. Well, this time, Gerard decided he didn't want to do that, okay? He didn't want to forgive and forget. He wanted to just move on. And I think Olivia, and she probably won't admit this, but I think she's feeling some type of way because he didn't fight for her like he's always done in the past, okay? But that's what it is, sis. It's the past. It's definitely the past, okay? All right, so we gonna now. This Tammy lady also gave Olivia another piece of advice. She told Olivia to put a block on her kid's social security number, okay, to prevent Gerard from claiming the kids. Well, Tammy, that's not gonna work, ma'am, because Gerard is the primary custodian. So the children live with him. Olivia just gets them for breaks, okay? Whichever parent has the child 6 months or more consecutively throughout the year is the one that has the right to claim the children. If Olivia gets them for a summer break, a spring break, a winter break, that's not 6 months consecutively. So technically, as of last October, when Gerard became custodial guardian of the children, she don't have a right to claim them now. Okay, so her putting a block on the social security number is not going to work. If I was Olivia, I wouldn't take her advice, sis, because you're going to get yourself in a whole heap of trouble doing that. All right, so there's one more caller I want us to listen to, and then we're going to get on off of here.
Oh my God, I love her. That's what I'm talking about. Our supporters are real fucking females, real ones.
Yeah.
Period. Hold on, I want to read these messages to y'all though. The girl that you were in her live yesterday? Yeah. Mm-hmm. This bitch messaged me out the blue. Okay? This is after she done come on my live, try to be all up on my live. Been talk shit about Jazzy, talk shit about me, talk shit about everybody. And befriended the nigga who tried to fucking slander, which he didn't slander a motherfucking thing, but his damn self. That's why, you know what, I'm not gonna go there. But anyway, this bitch, but she tries to come off nice. This is what she does. She tries to come off all nice and shit. She's like, woman to woman. I received an anonymous email and then asked Hobo. I'm
sorry. I ain't gonna cut you off at the woman to woman part. I got the same shit whenever.
Woman to woman? Yeah. When she called you, she said the woman to woman bullshit. I already knew she was playing you. I already knew it. But she said woman to woman. I received an anonymous.
So if you knew she was playing her, why you didn't forewarn your homegirl Jasmine then, Livy? If you knew, why you didn't forewarn? Why did you allow Jasmine to go on that live if you felt like she was going to be played? I thought you was her friend, Livy. Isn't that what friends do? Forewarn of danger? If you feel like there's a potential danger, why you just let Jasmine go into the lion's den like that then? Why you didn't help her? I guess the world will never know. All right, y'all, let's move on. Let me get to this one caller.
talk shit, do all that shit with them loser ass bitches on your channel, ho, because you will never fucking get an opportunity to say a motherfucking thing to me, period. Sue that hoe. Don't worry, it's coming.
She better
Don't
be
you
glad
dare try to shout that bitch out.
Somebody else.
Y'all want to shout her out, y'all gonna get blocked. There you go. There you go.
Oh, they talk.
Hello?
I think they're muted.
Okay. Is this the one? Yeah, that's the one.
I'm gonna let you decide. Why are y'all coming up here with these riddles?
I wish one of
Girl,
them.
one of them just got back on live.
Yeah, which one?
Piggy face.
Tell y'all, all y'all that's in the chat, tell the op to go pop up on.
No. What you gonna tell the op? I don't want no op coming over here. Let her stay over there.
I do. I wanted her to come over here so I can cuss her ass out.
Girl, there's bitches out so lame. Some bitches are not even worth being cussed out. And then the other one that you were talking to yesterday, Life of Louie, is over there talking shit, talking about how
Do y'all see Jasmine's face when Olivia said Life of Louis? Jasmine's like, who's that? Oh my God. She was like, what? Who's that? What? Life of Louis? What? Listen to this, y'all. I thought that was so funny.
you said who? You don't know who Life of Louie is?
Who?
Life of Louie. You never saw that show?
No. But who
Oh,
would you
girl, Life of Louie. I gotta look it up for you. No, but look, she's talking about I'm scary because I didn't let her on live. Bitch, you.
Okay, girl.
You out
I
there?
don't want to hear all that.
No, I don't know what you want to
Girl,
say.
turn the light on.
Hold on, y'all.
Life of Louie is over there talking shit, talking about.
Watched your channel, so I'm talking from someone who went way back from when you was in California.
Can you put your camera on?
You want to? Okay, sure.
I would really appreciate it. It's just
I'm in my room in the dark. I don't know. I don't know what you want to say.
Girl, turn the light on.
You want to see? Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm smoking a cigarette. You want to see me in my bonnet?
You're smoking a cigarette in the dark?
Well, this is real
Yeah,
life.
I am smoking it. Yeah, I actually am. I got two phones. Actually, three. I got you. I can see the chat on one, and I see you on the other one.
Okay, girl. Yeah, turn the light on.
So, like I was saying, I went.
No. Turn the light on, please.
The rod smoking a blunt.
Can you turn the light on? I really want to hear what you have to say, Raven, but I want you to turn the light on. I want to see your beautiful face.
Y'all were having a you and your
Okay. So Raven, okay, let's get to Raven because she did come back on. Here she is. So this is Raven. This is the girl that Olivia had to see her face.
I'm a real cool mom, okay? But yeah, like I was saying, Liv, you know.
You.
Like, oh my God, it warms my heart to like.
You said to him, I understand.
It was so adorable.
Yes.
Oh, look, we have Raven back. Hi, Raven.
This is what you wanted, right? Now you ready to ask the questions? You ready to answer?
Wait, hold on, Raven. Girl, wait a second. Look at her. She's just going. Raven, calm down. Raven.
We're having a conversation.
Okay, but look,
in the
baby,
car.
can you smile?
Smoking a blunt.
Give me a smile.
Drinking.
Give me a
Do you
smile.
remember this?
Raven.
Do you remember this?
Raven. I like your butterfly in your shirt, Raven. It's real cute. Look, you look good, girl.
Girl,
and I
now
like
you
your
trying
braids.
to pass
You
it.
cute. What's wrong, Raven? Can you smile?
This is that deflecting ass bullshit.
Oh,
Like-
sorry. I was just giving you a compliment, sis.
I don't want it. I came on here. You said to ask questions. I came on here to ask you a question. Back in California, back in the day, you and Gerard was in the car smoking a blunt, drinking. You said to him, quote unquote, if I could bring up the video, I would. Actually, I sent it to somebody, tried to find it, I couldn't find it. You said to him, I understand why you cheat. I get it. It's hard to be with just one person. But then got mad when he cheated. Can you explain that to me?
Well, Raven, I am human and I am a woman. And I think any woman and any human being on this earth, well, maybe not everyone, but.
So the answer is no, you can't explain it. Because this don't sound like an explanation to her question.
Most of us get mad when our partners betray us and cheat on us, especially when we're pregnant. It hurts really bad. I don't know if you've ever been cheated on. I'm thinking
But why would you?
Wait. You're cutting me off. I'm thinking a woman of a certain age. You probably have gone through some things in your life. It's not fun and it doesn't feel good, especially when you're loyal and you ride for them, right? Okay. Now, you can have understanding why a person does something, but that doesn't make it hurt less. Okay?
You said to the man, I get it. Why would you tell a man that you are with that you understand why he cheats on you? But then you get mad.
Wait. Okay, listen. I don't remember saying that. But if Raven says I said it, then maybe I said it.
Well, sis, you had to remember, because you said that's all you and Gerard did do was cheat on each other. The woman has a valid question. What woman will sit up and say, I understand why you cheat, but then get mad when he cheat? You said you understand and you cool with it. But then when he does it, like sis, like I was you trying to be a down girlfriend at the time? Now, granted, this happened when she was in California, so I think it was like 5 years ago. But that was a valid question. I hate Olivia couldn't answer it because Olivia talks so much, y'all, and in my opinion, she lies so much, she don't even remember her own damn lies.
I did understand why Gerard cheated on me. I hate that we keep talking about him, but okay, here we go. I understood it because he was immature. He was very immature, and he didn't know how to treat a woman. So yes, I did understand why he cheated on me. Did it hurt less because I understood? Did I like it? Did I appreciate it? No, the fuck I didn't. And I made it very clear and very known to him because I cussed his ass out. We got in physical arguments, fights, all types.
Sis, you're not answering the question. You're not answering the question. Why did you say that you understood? Like you made it sound like you was okay with him cheating. You're not answering the question, sis. It's the deflection for me. Maybe she don't know how to answer it. Because maybe in her mind, she didn't know why she accepted it. Like, yes, sis, why did you accept it? Why was it okay with you? Because it'll never be okay for my man to cheat on me. Like, I'm not going to sit up here and say, I understand why you cheat. No, I'm going to say, I understand why I'm about to take this, hammer and bush you upside the head. I understand I'm about to do that.
That's the shit behind him cheating on me and fucking breaking my heart, okay? But I still did. When you love somebody, like love them to your core, you can understand why they do shit. You can, because you love them so much. You know them so well. You understand? So it's like, I did understand why he did the shit he did, but I still loved the fuck out of him. I still had my babies by him, but it still fucking hurt. So what is...
Y'all, look at Raven. Raven is... she is not here for it. Raven was like, girl, if you don't come on with this song and dance, y'all, Olivia is really pouring her feelings out. Girl, you're more animated on this live than you are in your actual videos.
What is your question exactly? Why did I stay with him? Is that your question?
Well, in the video, you were laughing and chuckling and having this conversation.
Yeah, because you just said I was smoking with him and drinking with him. And he wasn't cheating on me in that exact moment.
I wish I could bring up that video. You said it in the video. You actually also admitted to your own downfalls and your own cheating that you did on him in that video. You were in a driveway. People are saying I'm a fan. This is the thing. Before I speak on something, I do my research. Fan, entertainment, whatever you want to call it. If I'm going to come in here and ask you a question, I'm going to be detailed. I'm not going to be vague. I'm not going to be one of those ones that I only listen to reactors and I didn't see it come out your own
Okay, but what's
mouth.
your point? What's your point, though? What's your point of bringing this up?
My point is, actually it goes into my next question. And then my point is at the end. You did a video of you flying to go to the court. You were in the hotel. You referenced 4 times, me and my lawyer, me and my lawyer, me and my lawyer said. Then you come back and you say you were missing $400 to obtain the lawyer that you talked about in several videos.
Okay, so what's your point?
My point is you're a liar, but then you don't understand when people call you out on your lying. Oh, I don't know why they say I'm lying. I'm so transparent.
You want me here?
I told you guys everything.
Wait, what did she say? I lied about everything.
Told your supporters in the hotel in 2 different vlogs. My lawyer said, my lawyer's meeting me at the courthouse. Then turn around and told us that you didn't have a lawyer because you were missing $400. So why are you so surprised when people don't believe you and don't follow what you say?
That's me clapping, y'all. That's all we've been trying to figure out. That's why people call Olivia a liar, because she lies or she embellishes the truth, however you want to phrase it, okay? You say things that really aren't happening, but you want people to believe you because we're supposed to believe you because you livy poo over there. Yeah, thank you, Raven. I don't even know you, sis, but I like your hair. It's cute.
That's my question.
Okay. Well, I see that you're very invested in this. So I'm gonna tell you everything, Raven. Okay? Because you just need to know my everlasting business of my life.
No, we don't need to know sis. You can drop off YouTube today, and I guarantee you it may be 1 or 2 reaction video. Where is Livy Poo? But this time next year, yeah, we won't be asking about you, sis. We would just figure you done went on about your life and went on. No one's doing videos talking about where is Chrissy. We figured Chrissy just, minded her business, and we'll figure the same with you, sis.
I just need to know why you lying.
No. It's okay, Raven. It's okay, because girl, you remembered the video from California with us smoking and drinking in the car, girl. You are
absolutely.
Let me tell you this, Raven.
Absolutely. I work in healthcare just like the lady that was in here earlier.
Raven, I thought you wanted me to explain this.
I need a question before I change my mind.
Raven. Okay, so listen, babe. When I went into the when I first started the court hearings and when the trial first started, I did not obtain a lawyer because I didn't have the money. Okay? I think I've said that plenty of times, right, Raven?
After your lies. Yeah, you did. After your lies, after your vlogs of the lies, Sure did.
What? After the lies? What are you talking about? While I was going to court with him once, twice a month, I wasn't vlogging that and telling you guys what I was going through at the time.
So you intended to vlog and lie during the process, then tell the truth? Or
vlog and lie about
the lie, tell the truth, and then
show
the lie?
About what?
About having the attorney, Livy. About having an attorney. Y'all look at Jazz. She looks very confused. Jasmine, this is not the live stream for you, sis. Because there's been a lot of moments in this live that you looked like you didn't know what was going on. Okay. Jasmine, we need you to keep up, sis, because it seems like you're a little behind, okay, in the storyline here. Sis, Raven has a valid point. So was it your intentions to lie and then clear up the lie? Once you had to, because you knew eventually the internet was going to find out, okay? So then you would have to come with the excuse of why you lost custody. And basically your excuse was not what the courts rendered, because the courts, if you didn't have they're not going to take your kids away because you didn't have $400, sis, because you can't. Yeah, it's something, well, I think, can you get a public defender in those type of cases? I don't know, y'all. I ain't never had to go through that. However, but there's legal aid and things of that nature. They can advise you, or they can send you to the law, give you a referral source to the law. is it the list of lawyers in your state says that could probably help you. So Raven, it's valid. So basically, Libby, what she's saying is, was it your intention to lie and say you had an attorney, knowing you never did the whole time you were telling, you know? But y'all got to remember, Libby says she's entertaining, so that was for entertainment, okay? And then once the story got out that you lost your kids, then to maybe have empathy and sympathy on your audience, then you wanted to reverse it so the people wouldn't really know the real reason why the judge rendered in Gerard's favor for him to have custodial guardianship of the children. You had to tell the people you didn't have any money. And basically, Gerard has money because he stole the tax checks over there. He works every day. His woman worked. So they basically were like a power couple over you. So you wanted to use that excuse at the end because that's how you was going to be able to deflect from the real reason why the kids. Is that what that was, Libby?
Blog and lie about. She said, "Is this a joke?" No, honey, this is not a joke. These are the supporters.
No,
okay?
these are actually accusations. This is from her own videos. This is not a joke.
Okay. First of all, babe, you have to understand that we're content creators, and sometimes our videos come out later. You know, we're backed up on videos. Number one, okay. Number two, okay. I never lied. At first, I did not have a lawyer. When I said I didn't have a lawyer, I didn't have a fucking lawyer. Okay. Now, at some point during this process, I obtained not one, but two lawyers. Okay?
After the kids got taken away, because if you recall, in that vlog, when you told the truth, you said you represented yourself. Am I correct in saying that?
I did.
Okay. So when you were vlogging and you were saying that your lawyer was going to meet you at the courthouse and your lawyer said to do this and your lawyer, was that when you obtained, when was that? Because if I recall, y'all have not been. Now,
do you remember when I went to Texas?
I can check my records, but I don't believe that you've been back to court with a lawyer since. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Since when? You don't even have an accurate timeline.
The timeline is the timeline you've given us since your last bit. Livy, let me help you out, sis. Since your last video upload pertaining to your custody battle, is that when you got the attorney? Because the whole time you were vlogging saying that you had to meet your attorney and you were advised by your attorney. What Raven is saying is you then said at the end you never had an attorney when you went live, right? So you led us to believe that you did have one, but the whole time you were vlogging saying, Livy, this is what the people mean by you're lying. You were vlogging, even if so Olivia wanted to use the excuse that her videos sometimes are behind her lives. Like her lives are not as up to date as her videos. Even if that's the truth, sis, if you vlogged it in February but didn't tell the true story till November, the point is when you were vlogging it in February, you were lying. You never had an attorney. But when you went live, you told the people you didn't have an attorney because you didn't have money. I'm just going to assume you didn't have an attorney because you didn't want to pay for one. Because I don't want to believe that you didn't have $400. I refuse to believe that. As much eating that I saw you doing the whole time you were pregnant, sis, I do not want to believe that you did not have $400. Hell, your nails cost $100. I don't want to believe that, sis. I refuse to believe that.
What the fuck?
Babe, hun, do you understand that when you come on live and you have that, what do you call, awakening moment, coming to Jesus moment, when you want to tell the truth, you sometimes let a lot of stuff slip?
Raven, baby, listen to me, honey. I'm grown. I'm 32 years of age, baby girl. I don't have to lie about a motherfucking thing.
Right. That part, Olivia, you're grown. You're 32. It's not that you don't have to lie. You shouldn't be lying. That's the point. Because you ain't got a lot of us, sis. Because to be quite honest with you, once we listen to your video, sis, we click off and we go on about the rest of our day. Okay. That's the whole point, sis. Because you are 32, you shouldn't be lying. Like, just, I mean, you know, just, I mean, if you gonna be real, be real. Tell the people, like, well, you did. Eventually, you did say you effed up. You made some poor error in judgment. You did say that. You didn't say what those those errors were. You didn't tell us that, but you did imply the fact that you made some poor error in judgment, and the reason why y'all end up having to go to court for custody
on this motherfucker right here, and she's still talking, bro. I ain't gotta lie about a goddamn thing. I tell y'all what the fuck I want to tell y'all, and I don't tell y'all what the fuck I don't want to tell y'all. And guess what? I'ma keep doing that, period. But if I said something out of my motherfucking mouth, best believe it was the truth. Whether you got the timeline fucked up in your head, whether you think I got the timeline fucked up, whether your mama got the timeline fucked up, bitch, I don't really give a fuck, honestly, truly.
You told us the timeline. You told us about when you posted the vlogs. You told us that the vlogs was before when you went the first court case.
Were you on my Patreon? Were you on my Patreon, Raven?
Raven, not the videos are not always posted at the same time.
Look at Jasmine.
Not Jasmine trying to clarify.
Well, because she giving me.
No, she's like,
I'm trying to.
It's lights out in the facility. I need for everybody to go back to their rooms. We had somebody escape earlier. We got her back to her room. Liv, we know you like the pool, so we're gonna take you to the pool tomorrow. Jazz, we're gonna be doing coloring for you.
Raven, something wrong with her. Listen, babe, it was really nice talking to you. I understand you're trying to be cute and do what the reactors do and try to
live, bro. I was trying my hardest to be so respectful because I'm like, bro, I gotta respect
first of all,
respect my elders, my black women. I'm respecting you, but bro, she was just
no. I understand. Look,
Liv, she was just too pressed about a fucking
about my motherfucking situation, about bullshit that I'm going through, bro.
Bro, I hope she don't live in your city, bro, because she was coming off as if like she was a stalker, bro. Like this bitch is not telling the truth about this shit. I know she ain't telling the motherfucking truth. And you know what? I'm gonna show up to her house and tell her in person she's not telling the fuck. And I'm just like, bro.
But look, that's why I like to show this shit, because look at how fucking invested in
I'm glad she showed her face. I'm glad she showed her
face. If y'all see that bitch in your city, y'all better.
No, sis. That lady is not obsessed. She's not deranged, nor is she pressed. She's intelligent. And she caught you in your lies and she called you out on it. And you mad because she not like a Jasmine. It didn't go over her head. See, you and Jasmine want the conversations to go over everybody's heads, okay? But what y'all don't understand is people live in real life and people are definitely smarter than the average bear, okay? You mad because this woman clarified some things, okay? She called you out on your ish and you had no valid explanation. She basically embarrassed you on your live, sis. That woman, out of all the callers, she by far hit it right where it needed to be hit at, okay? And then you clicked her off the live. See, that's why I would never call into her show, okay? Never. Under no circumstances. For what? There will be no need. I got something to say. I'm going to say it right over here where I get paid at. Just like they talk where they get paid, I'm going to talk where I get paid. Period. Y'all talking about people are too invested. That's what y'all need, is investment when it comes to YouTube. That's what keeps you relevant, sis. When people follow the storylines, that keeps you relevant. Like, y'all know that. If you and Jasmine were the only two following each other, like you followed Jasmine's YouTube channel and Jasmine followed yours, you guys wouldn't even hit the $100 threshold on YouTube every month. Y'all wouldn't even hit it, okay? Because it ain't enough views and time, and y'all wouldn't hit it. So y'all need the people to be invested, okay? That's why you continuously come on the internet, because people are invested.
call the police on that bitch. I'm just joking.
No,
No,
that
because
shit was
she
crazy. Bro, I'm
trained.
sitting here, my head was hurting. I'm like, bro, she lost me, and I was
She
just
lost me too. I was like, girl, you
Jasmine, your head was hurting because that woman was making you think. That's why your head was hurting.
talking about the timeline of the. Did I have a lawyer? I was trying to explain
you
this to
were
her.
wild, and I was just like,
And plus, why are you so pressed? Why are you so pressed about a situation that I'm going through? I don't understand the frustration. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like, that's why I was like, look, honey, you remember something that was like literally 5 years ago, bro.
I'm like, bro, I didn't even go back that far. I got shit on my hand. I didn't even go back that far. I had to go get me a second bag of Cheetos. She had my head going. I was like, bro, look, second bag. I was like, bro, I don't know what this woman is. She threw me, and I was trying so hard to keep myself together. I was
right,
like,
her head hurting from all that salt eating those Cheetos.
It's crazy. It's Looney Tunes.
Then the way she ended it, I was just like, bro, and this is why I be like, people be like, Jess, you need to be so respectful. Like, I wanted to be like, bitch, fuck you with your dumb ass. Like, I wanted to because I'm just like, how you gonna be I was confused. She was like, okay, we're about to go in. I'm like, what is she talking about? Tomorrow we're gonna have some pool day. What the fuck the bitch said? And I'm just like, what is wrong with her?
She's trying to be funny and act like we're the Looney Tunes.
See, that comment right there, if you guys don't know, shouts out to Yanni Bonnie B. Yanni uses the narrative in her chat that Jasmine is the client, okay? That Yanni does the staff meetings, okay? And over here in the break room, we do the break room, okay? So Yanni does staff meetings over there. You can definitely tell that Olivia watches the reactors more than Jasmine does. Jasmine watches sometimes, but she doesn't. Olivia is addicted to react. I mean, Gerard told us that last year, that she's addicted to reaction videos. That man said he would be at work all day and come home, and she either laying in the bed, sitting on the couch, watching reaction videos and telling Gerard what the people in the reaction videos then said, and she got to go do a video to debunk it. Gerard said that out of his own mouth. So if it's a lie, your husband told it, okay? So you can definitely tell, because Olivia knew what the girl was talking about. Instantly, she knew. That's how I know you stay in Yanni's chat, Libby. Oh, shame on you, sis. What are
you talking about? Girl, that shit threw me.
Somebody said, Liv, you were so patient. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll give you guys the opportunity to come on here and talk to me and ask me. And look, I actually felt compassion in my heart because she really seemed like she was confused. Like, what's going on? So I was trying to explain it to her, but you have to understand, we don't always post our videos in order. We don't always post on time. We're content creators. And honestly, like I said, I don't have to come on here and I don't have to lie about a motherfucking thing. I just don't have to say shit. Or I don't care. Everything that I'm going through at this exact moment, I'm not ashamed of. I don't feel no types of way about it. I'm going through it. This is fucking life. Like, grow the fuck up or get the fuck out. Like,
she said she was standing up pacing. Bro, she got up and she was like, I felt like she
ready for war, bro.
Down. I felt like she had a notepad and she was going through. I was like, bro, she really like that's what I was thinking. I said, no, she's not looking at a notepad. She gonna say something else, gonna bring up something else. I said, I hope she don't ask me no questions because I'm not gonna be like Olivia. Because I was like, I'm not.
Yeah, you're right. You're not gonna be like Olivia because Olivia knew exactly what she was doing. That's how Olivia was able to deflect. Jasmine, you would have been like, what? Wait, what? What are you talking about? What? Olivia, what does she mean? Yeah, you're right. You wouldn't have been like Olivia.
I'm not about to be like you, bro. Because I don't come on here and ask me something that happened 10 years ago. Damn. I'd have been like, look, if you that worried about it, you know what?
She was like this.
Let's subscribe at this point.
She was like, she was really not trying to smile too. She was like, I gotta show I'm serious up in this bitch. Like, girl, you showed up and you showed out for your motherfucking reaction.
What smile for what, sis? Sis was coming to question you about something that she wanted to answer. This wasn't a meet and greet. See, y'all thought it was gonna be a meet and greet. No, you said you wanted the people to come, ask questions. Everybody's not gonna get on here and talk about, I just love you, Libby. I just love you, Jazz. Because yes, everybody does it. Okay, like just like everybody don't love reaction videos, everybody ain't loving y'all. Period.
Reactors and trolls. I salute you, sis. You did
Girl,
the damn
that shit
thing.
was.
They're gonna be talking about you tomorrow, Raven.
Yeah.
Salute you, girl.
Yeah,
you got,
shouts
you
out
got
to
the chance to come
Raven.
up here and ask me about my court case, girl. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay.
That shit was.
Okay.
Is anybody
Okay, y'all. We done. I actually don't know what happened after this because I stopped watching. But at this point, you guys, Olivia and Jasmine need to take their content to Bigo. Like at this point, they need to take their channels to Bigo, okay? Because it's definitely giving Bigo vibes over there. I don't know what this live was about. Like these girls they love the drama, they love the mess, they like the feud and the argument. Think about it, you guys. Think about the reaction, or not the reaction, excuse me. Think about the content creators that you watch on a consistent basis. Think about them. Do they actually get on the camera at least once a week and argue with their followers? Okay. Do they? Yeah, no, they don't. These girls love the ish. And that's why I hope they stay friends. I hope you guys, right, their content is reacting to the reactors. At this point, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. And it's unfortunate for them because, you know, obviously as reactors, our content is to react to their content. That's what we do over here, right? But theirs is just to vlog their lives. But they can't do that continuously. Like Olivia's videos are so far behind. They can't do that continuously because they're so busy watching the reactors to see what the reactors' thoughts and opinions are. One thing I will say this, you guys. Jasmine said in that live, and I don't remember the minute mark, but she basically said the reactors need to be mindful of the type of stuff that they put out about them. So she tried to allude to the fact that reactors are putting out their personal information. We're putting out their address. We're putting out their phone numbers. And I'm just going to say this before I get off this live. I have never, ever put out any type of personal information, be it public information, but it's still their personal business. I have never put out any type of information. And at this point, I want Jasmine to stop insinuating all reactors are doing that, because we are not, okay? The reactors that I watch religiously don't do stuff like that. We simply react to what they put on the internet. I'm not going to Google, people find, wherever. I'm not going to any of these places. I don't go to the gossiping website, Petit. I just react to the video. And at this point, Jasmine, if you're going to blame somebody for something, I'm going to need you to put a name on it, okay? I'm going to need you to put a name on it and stop making it like we're out to destroy you. Sis, you are a reality TV show that we watch. And based off each episode, depending on what's going on, we come over here and we talk about it, sis. It's just that simple. Stop making this stuff so personal, sis. None of us. You live in Texas. They say you live in Austin. Sis, that's the farthest I go. I don't know what color your house is. I don't know what color your car is, nor do I care to know what color your car is. The only reason I know what the inside of your house look like is because you vlog inside of it. Okay? Trust and believe me. Stop insinuating that reactors, because Jasmine confuses reactors for other people, right? She confuses reactors with the gossiping website that may be putting that stuff out there, okay? Because at the end of the day, sis, what the hell do I look like putting your address out here when my whole damn house is on the internet, okay? Okay? I'm not over here blaming you. I'm not saying, my jazzy life, you put my house on the internet. No. Okay, I definitely know where that came from. Okay, it's unfortunate, y'all, but there are people out here that don't care nothing about you. And that's what Jasmine has to understand. Instead of getting on here pleading to people, please leave me alone, leave me. And yeah, nobody wants to be harassed. Okay, nobody. Yeah, no one's asking for. I'm not asking you guys go harass Jasmine and Olivia. No, okay. But stop insinuating that reactors are putting out your personal information, because we do have a lot of people that are easily influenced. And so people will hear that and automatically believe that. Stop saying that, sis, because that's not what's happening. We're not putting out your personal information. If y'all remember about 2 years ago, Jasmine's nudes got leaked. Okay. She sent some punani pics to a man, and allegedly the man sent it to, I guess, a reactor. I don't even know who. I just heard about it, right? And my thing is this. Whatever reactor that talked about it or showed it, you knew who that was. You target them. Don't lump us all up in one little umbrella when all of us are not doing that. Okay? That irritates me when she does that, because it's not fair. You know, when I come over here, I react to their channels. We talk about what's going on. We give the commentary. You guys get in the chat. You guys say what you say. And then that's it for us. I'm just like the other day. If you weren't in my live the other day when Jasmine had the debacle with the anonymous caller, the anonymous caller came to my chat and said that she had receipts that she wanted to send me of the conversation with her and Jasmine. I immediately told her, I don't want your receipts. I don't need them. Okay. It's not, I just wanted to react to Jasmine's reaction to the anonymous caller calling her. I wanted to react to that. I was willing to listen to the lady, right? To hear what she had to say. But as far as me needing receipts, documents, transcripts, yes, sis, it's not that serious for me. And it should be not that serious for them. Now, granted, if her personal information is being put out here, then she needs to get to the root of it. Maybe go to the website where it is, see if they got a phone number, kind of, figure out how you can get it off the internet, if at all possible. I don't know, whatever, but I just wish she would stop doing that. Like, stop targeting reactors of doing vile, vicious things, like we are impeding on your privacy to live where people don't know where you live at. Like, sis, we're not doing that, okay? We are definitely not doing that. So stop saying that. You sound asinine when you say that, okay? Because at the end of the day, like Jasmine always says, they're mothers, and some of them are grandmothers. Well, sis, I'm not a grandmother yet, okay? I'm just a mommy. I'm not a grandmommy, okay? But because I am a mother, I would never jeopardize another mother's safety and her children. Stop saying that, okay? Stop saying that. I want you to stop it. If you're going to target a person, say their damn name, Jasmine. Put a name on it, okay? Stop insinuating and lumping everybody up into one big umbrella when it's not the case, okay? Stop saying reactors are putting out your information, because we're not. And you know we're not. Oh, boy. I know, Cham. I don't know. That girl, she just irritates me. Oh, Lord, y'all. Another 2.5 hour live. I'm sorry, y'all. That live was a lot. At this point, you guys, what can we do but watch? If we're going to watch, we're going to watch. If we're not going to watch, we're not going to watch. But Olivia and Jasmine definitely deserve each other. I'm going to say that. I hope they stay friends forever, ever, forever, ever. Okay, y'all, I'm gone. I'm out of here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Have a good weekend. Have a safe Friday. If you guys going out for the night or whatever, you guys stay safe, and I'll definitely see you in the next one. Okay, Shay, you're so funny. All right, you guys. Remember, sub what you love. Bye.